Want to change with the times.
Make sure this gonna be good today, boy.
Yeah. We put these on. Oh yeah, I'm professional.
Just make sure you can hear me. One.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let them come in the building, man. Yeah, let get y'all asses in the building.
You know.
Yeah.
Hey, we having some real talk.
Oh man, yes. Listen. Oh man, this is a good one. Listen, Uncle Ice, man. You know that's family. He had a little emergency. That's my partner. You know what I mean? He all right though.
I ain't need Ice.
I'm gonna call him when we get off here. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Okay.
Oh man, shot blockers in the building. Come on, man. Philadelphia 76ers in the building.
Man, let me go live on mine.
Yeah, come on, bro. That's what. Hey, let's make this legendary. Yeah. Theo Ratliff is in the building. Hey, Theo Ratliff.
Yo, Theo.
Yeah, that's Theo Ratliff right there, the shot blocker. Come on, man.
Fuck with you, Theo.
Yeah, legend.
Hold the paint down.
Listen, y'all gonna find out who this is, man. Google him. Jared Harrington. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Get some DC in here, Maryland.
You need a stand?
Africa in here.
Yeah, get him a stand right there. No, look. You can get that stand for you right there. Let's go.
I don't go on live unless it's with two.
Oh man, that's a blessing.
Hey, believe that.
That's
first live of 2023. What is this? April? May?
No, we in what's this? March. Yeah, April's in a couple days. Or do you want it here?
Yeah, we could put it right here.
Put it here in front. They get both, yeah. Yeah. Come on, man. Listen, y'all. Let's get in the building.
Hey, before everybody joined, we had a conversation when I was in Berlin. Right? Julius Randle.
Oh boy.
Is it too early for that?
No, it's not. Let's get into it. We was just
I'm not a Knicks guy. I'm not a Knicks guy, so I ain't going to disrespect y'all. But what's up with my man? He going to do his point guard like that?
Listen,
get the ball?
We was at the game. I'm talking to the mic. We was at the game live yesterday. Yo, his body language is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
His body language is terrible.
Can we make it like so we get both of us in?
Yeah, you have to put it. Yeah, put it where you get both of us. No, you're gonna have to back it up a little bit, right? Yeah, put it on this side.
Now I got a lot of basketball talk. You know, I've been talking a lot of Africa, a lot of business. You know, I don't get to talk a lot of pure basketball no more.
Just be a fan.
You know, be a fan of the game. You know, I'm sweepy on a lot of people, like my man Truck say. Shout out to Truck.
Yeah,
that's my guy. Truck is hilarious.
Hey, Sweepy? Yeah, Sweepy. hey, Truck is jokes. Jokes. Nah, but the game of basketball is different. I don't know what's up with a lot of these big men acting like that to their point guards. I ain't gonna.
Right. Well, listen, man. We gonna get things started. What time is it? 6:33. 2 minutes, man. We going right in, man. Mm-hmm. Listen.
Shout out to Carl, Jay Bailey, Turbo.
Yes, they on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, man. Yes.
What's your YouTube account for the people that's joining?
The YouTube account is AllBallTV. Mm-hmm. AllBall Perspective TV. Yeah, we'll plug all that in. Yeah, man, we're gonna have some fun tonight, man.
This dude asked me a crazy question. Who is the best? I think you said who is the best New York point guard to come out. Did I ask you that or you asked me?
No, I asked you. And listen, we're gonna get to that because you gave me your answer. Yeah.
Huh?
How he was point guard like that? We covered that already?
No, we didn't cover that. We waited. We gave it about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Because I remember I want to get through my guy's history, man, and we're gonna have some nice basketball talk. Because his knowledge is crazy. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go right into it right now. We ain't gonna be waiting for everybody. Hey man, it's all ball Uncle Ice. All ball Fabian is back there doing what he do. Uncle Ice, like I said, man, had some family emergencies in, but he's okay. He's always here in spirit. Listen, I'm excited, man. We got a legend in the building. good brother, kept his word ever since I met him, and I'm excited for tonight, man. We got Jared Harrington, man. Hold on, come on, man. We gotta show some love. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah. We know what we doing a little bit. Come on, man. How you feeling today, my brother?
Man, I'm feeling blessed, man. It's it's a great day in paradise.
Yes. So, you know what? We not gonna let the people hold on. So, we gonna not see. I'm gonna have to hold on.
I'm going to put that on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. When you need them to call, they don't call.
Go ahead.
You get what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah.
Hey, for the people that don't know, Jared Harrington, I'm more than just an athlete, professional athlete right now. Been in Africa the last 2 years in the NBA Africa League. Before that, I was playing professionally in Asia. Before that, I went to an HBCU, Albany State.
Okay.
I was born in D.C., raised in D.C. and Maryland. Shout out to Maryland especially. We out here, man. We just doing some amazing things on and off the court. Today I get to talk a little bit shit. You get to talk about some basketball. I don't really get to talk about that too much.
Right.
I'm on my, my business stuff, my Africa stuff for the most part. So it feels good to be in the building.
Yes, sir. All ball with Uncle Ice, man. We got the legend, man. Jared Harrington in the building. Once again, go on his Instagram or YouTube him or Google him. And y'all know how legendary he is. So just real quick, let's go from the beginning. At what age? Let's go from, like you said, where you was born, where you're from, and let's get to when you started playing basketball.
For sure. So I was born in D.C.
Okay.
D.C. and Maryland got a real close vicinity. So a lot of my family lives in D.C. My parents, they moved to the Maryland side. So I had a good diverse of both sides of both worlds. Basketball around that DMV area is very serious, right? So we just natural born killers. We going to come at your neck. We very versatile. We pass it, shoot it, defend, and we produce a lot of bigger guards. Shout out to KD.
Yes, sir.
Beasley.
Yes.
The list goes on and on. But yeah, man, I was primed to do that for a long time. My brother, he played football. My auntie, she played in the WNBA.
Nice.
She was an Olympian. My cousin, she was nominated for the McDonald's All-American. So we had a real strong basketball and just sports presence in my family. So it was prime for me. 7, I started really taking it seriously.
Okay, at 7 years old, you started taking it seriously.
Yeah, like 7.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. So in the streets of Maryland / DC, who was some of the guys? Because I like to know about the people that don't nobody know about. Who was the guys' names that was ringing bells in the streets as far as basketball?
It depends on how old you want to go. See, I'm 25, but I'm an old head, right? So I take it back to Kurt Smith, Trouble.
That's what we want to know. Yes.
Trouble Smith, he was one of them people who we always heard about as a legend. Stacey Robinson, KD, for example, Mike Beasley, Vic, Quinn Cook. It was a whole bunch of people out there. It's so many. Silent Assassin. A lot of people don't remember Silent Assassin. Rest in peace, Silent Assassin. He was a killer. He was dropping 70, 60 points a game. Lefty. So it was guys like Marcus Thornton. He got drafted by the Celtics. A lot of people don't know about him. We got to Google him. Marcus Thornton. He hit me with one move, came down, quick tween. That shit was crazy. It was like I was probably in like 7th grade, but where we from, of course, you got to play against the older guys.
Right, of course.
So, he gave me some work earlier on in my days.
Right.
But yeah, shout out to him, man. He got drafted by the Celtics. So we had some pure hoopers.
Right,
sure.
Right. So now let's start from you said at the age of 7.
Yeah.
This is when you started taking basketball serious. Now let's go from there. How did things start happening for you?
So 7, I always was born with a lot of confidence, right? And I get that from my parents, my family, especially my big brother. And so at 7, I thought I was a legend. I thought I was like that, but I probably really wasn't that good looking back on it. So middle school, I was okay, getting a little bit of time, started getting on this AAU circuit a little bit. My 9th grade year, I transferred to private school. So I went to a basketball academy. That started going really good. I started growing. Probably like my 10th grade, I started getting my first couple interests.
Okay.
You know, I went on my first visits in 11th grade with Boston College, Boston U, Quinnipiac,
Nice.
a lot of Patriot League schools. You know, I had that D1 or none mentality.
Got you.
So everybody around me, they just wanted to go Division I.
Right. That probably because that's all they know.
That's all they know.
Right. They don't think D2,
Nah.
D3, JUCO. They just think D1 and that's it.
And that's it. So I carried around that same mentality, man, and the type of school I went to. And then I transferred to Capital Christian. So I used to be called Princeton Day. So a guy named Quill Carr, he was a street legend out of Baltimore. And he went there. And a lot of, you know, major guys out of that Maryland area, DC area, Baltimore area ended up transferring to that school. So, you know, when I went there, I thought I was big shit.
Right.
You know, I ended up being, you know, sixth man, 7th man, you know, coming in and out off the start lineup. I ain't getting no offers my senior year, and then I ended up making a transition to D3.
So,
fun fact,
that transition, how big was that for you? Because, you know, I talk to a lot of people and they always say, go where you're going to play.
Yeah.
They'll find you if you good. So how was that transition for you going
tough.
D3?
It was tough because all my friends, you know, I had friends going to like some big time, you know, what they call it, the Blue Bloods.
Right, Blue Bloods, yes.
Yeah, the ACCs and all that. But like I had friends going and stuff like that. So it was discouraging, realistically. You know, you see all your friends going, getting scholarships, and then you struggling trying to find a school, see if you want to go JUCO.
Right.
And for me, my brother, he took the JUCO route already. I didn't want to do that again. I mean, follow his footsteps with that.
Right.
You know, I wasn't getting no D1s. They was off the list. All them visits was for nothing. You know,
got you.
The D2s, I wasn't really entertaining that. So I was like, man, at that time, I just wanted to go with whoever thought I was going to be a pro.
Got you.
And so that's how I ended up in New Hampshire.
Okay. Like I said, man, all ball with Uncle Ice, man. We got Jared Harrington in the building. Now how was New Hampshire for you?
Man, so I'm coming from a completely different dynamic. You know, it was cold up there. It was far. It was the first time really away from home.
Right.
I ain't have no friends up there for the most part. And then, like I said, it was a PWI for those who know. So it was a complete different shift from where I was coming from.
Explain what's PWI.
A predominantly white institution.
Got you. Remember, you know, listen, you gotta explain to us, man. You know what I'm saying?
It was at Bobby Mays. My man said,
he said, what happened with Bobby Mays? Yes.
Bobby Mays is tough. Bobby Mays is doing great. He actually is. We got an AU team in Tennessee.
Nice.
And sponsored by Under Armour. So shout out to Bobby Mays.
Nice.
You know, he was definitely another dude out of Suitland who I looked up to for sure. But New Hampshire, it was a different adjustment. But at that time, you know, it's still ball was always what I wanted to do, and I've already made it up in my mind. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go pro.
Right.
So when the coach was telling me, okay, cool, you know, you 6'4" at the time, 6'4", 6'5", I want to transfer you from the 2 to the 1. You know, you'll get a better chance at going pro as a point guard.
Right.
I'm loving all that. Keep telling me all that because I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna
telling you what you want to hear.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna rock with you. So that's what took me over there. And he was like, man, I'll put the ball in your hands from day one.
That's all you want to hear.
Oh man.
Come on, man.
Oh man.
Anytime you tell a player that,
oh man.
Listen.
Because I'm coming out of a
what's the movie? You had me at hello.
I'm telling you, because I'm coming out of a situation where I didn't have the ball in my hand. You know, I'm competing with some of the top guys in the country every day.
Right.
We don't have practices. My high school, we played 56 games in one season.
Now hold on, stay right there. Because my people, we love the names. Give us some of those names you was talking about.
Like
if you can remember the guys that you was competing against.
For sure, Devontae Carter. He had offers from Kansas State coming off the bench. Also from Kansas State.
That's tough. Dang.
Yeah, that was crazy. We had Providence big man Nate Watson. He overseas right now. Oh man, we had so many dudes in and out because I went to a basketball prep school. So you'll see some kids one week, and then you will have a whole new set of kids
the next week. Got you.
So we was playing schools like Oak Hill, St. Benedict's, Our Savior.
That's cream of the crop right there.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like it was competitive, and like I said, I always thought I was nice. So I'm always feeling like I'm supposed to be playing over them, and they was probably better than me.
Right. So how was you holding your own going against those big programs and some of them players?
I was tough. One thing about it, I wasn't scared of shit, and I wanted to play, and I wanted to really test out my skills because the type of conference I had, I played in the Capital Beltway League. So we had private schools in Maryland, DC. We had DC public schools.
Right.
We had Maryland charter schools
Okay.
as well. And then we had a Virginia school.
Gotcha.
So we had all of them type of schools in one strong league. You feel me? So any
Right.
given night, you playing against, Washington Post top 25.
Got you. Got you.
So I was already ready for the national. I wanted that smoke for the most part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Once again, man, all ball with Uncle Weiss, man. We got my guy, man, a brother to me, Jared Harrington, man. His story is ill. Like I said, we just getting started.
Mhm.
We just getting started. Hold
Mhm.
on. Yeah, we just get started. Once again, all ball with Uncle Weiss, man. Jared Harrington. Listen, people want to come in the building. Listen, go ahead. See who that is. Listen, man. There's a couple people. Hold on, y'all. Listen, if y'all want to come in the building, y'all got to give us a minute, man. Like I said, my brother's up here. Let him give his story. So now, you playing D3.
Yeah.
You got a coach that you like that's going to put the ball in your hands.
Yeah.
Tell us what happens from there.
Man, I was killing. I mean, as a freshman, like I said,
what was the school?
Daniel Webster. It's not even school no more. I'll tell you a crazy story about that later on.
Okay.
But Daniel Webster, man, I was in there, D3. I didn't feel like I belonged there. So at the end of the day, I'm like, man, I'm gonna just do these 2 years and transfer out.
Right.
I'm gonna treat this like my brother did JUCO.
Right.
So
hold on. Hey, Fade, quick, hold on. His people can't hear us. How can we fix that? Yeah.
Maybe I got to restart the live.
No. No. Remember, we need another wire. So he may have to join us on the live. Yeah, do that. Join us on the live. You'll be on here with us, and then your people can hear us.
I ain't say no more. Yeah, just end it.
No. You ain't gotta end it. Why you gonna end it? Hold on. You gotta jump on your live.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And he gonna get your charger because his phone gonna die. Now
push that plus.
Where?
See, in the middle. Hey, it's your boy Jerry. I'm the host. AllBall TV.
Now I gotta send him a request.
Right.
Now we just gotta turn his volume down.
Right.
Now where's this the volume, huh? Sorry, man. That's what we do over here. We make it happen.
So all you gotta do is turn. We gotta mute mine. Turn mine off.
How do you mute it?
No, turn the volume all the way down. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey man, look what we do.
Let me see what's up. Can I get some views? We good?
Yeah, we popping off. We good now. Come on now. Yeah. Now yeah, he good. So now let's finish up. You playing?
Let me see my brother hear me. Fast. Say something if you can hear us. Yeah. You can hear us clear.
Let us know if y'all can hear us, y'all.
That's my man. He checking in from Dubai.
Yeah, he said we straight.
Say shout out to Dubai.
Hey man, big shout out to Dubai, man. Big shout. Big shout out, man.
AllBall Dubai?
Yeah, AllBall Dubai.
Come on, we out there in Dubai, y'all.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Listen, All Ball with Uncle Weiss. We got the legend. Jared Harrington is in the building. Now, let's finish up.
Yeah, man.
You out there in D3, you playing. Talk to me.
So I'm playing. Oh, that's my man. Okay. They checking. We got Baltimore in the house too.
That's right. Hey, listen. Comment. Stay in the building.
We got PG Maryland in the house.
Yeah, let's go, man. Shout them all out. That's right.
But yeah, man. So I'm in D3, man. The coach, he put the ball in my hands. I'm killing.
Right.
I'm not playing like a freshman.
Give us some points. Guess what you averaging?
I'm averaging about a good 16.
How many assists?
I'm averaging a good 6.
Nice. Okay, let's go.
Four rebounds. I should have had like 6 rebounds.
Right. Okay.
But I'm freshman, so I'm still trying to learn how to work hard.
Right.
The way I need. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was slacking on that part. But looking back on, I definitely need to aim for a triple double freshman. But hey, it was a experience.
Averaging 16, 6, and 4 as a freshman.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You crazy?
I was ready though.
Right.
I every game I was mad because I don't belong. Like y'all disrespecting me having a little 5'2", trying to guard me. You know, he might not be 5'2", but to me, I'm thinking he that.
Right.
You know, so y'all disrespecting me. So at the end of the day, I played pretty solid. And then we trained that second year, man. That's when you know, I killed. I killed because I already knew my sophomore year, I got to get out of there.
Right.
And then they told us the school was closing down at the end of the year too.
Wow.
So it gave me a double incentive. It was like, man, I already got to get out of here.
Right.
And then the school closing down, so I definitely got to get out of here.
Right.
You know, so I was just hooping.
Got you. So now after that sophomore year, now that the school is closing down, what happens next?
Well, the last game of the season, I knew that was gonna be my last game.
Right.
And it was against the best team, so I really wanted to spank them. And they had a lot of people from Maryland and a couple dudes from like the DMV area. So I really wanted to kill them. Right. So I told everybody to make sure they watched that last game for the coaches and everything. I wanted to get the film from that last game. So it was halftime. It was the second half rather. I got about 22 going into 22. I'm having a great game, about 5, 6 assists. And then my teammate get into a fight.
Wow.
You know, and the fight ended up making ESPN. You ended up stomping the white boy out. It was a bad scene, man. And then that's how my season ended. So a lot of people were scared to touch us because they associated a lot of that with the fight.
Right.
You know, so I had to do a job of saying, look, man, I just want to play basketball.
Right.
You know, I'm a good kid. You know, I'm focused. I know what I want. I know what I want to do.
Yes. So now let me ask you a question. Once again, man, all ball with Uncle Weiss, man. We got Jared Harrington in the building. Can you explain to some of the people, the D3, do NBA scouts come to scout some of those schools?
Man, I don't think they come to scout some of those schools. Like, if you talented, they'll find you for sure. So if you are a 6'6", jumping out the gym, dunking on everybody,
no matter where you at,
6'10", 7 foot, you gonna get found, you know.
Right.
But it's not as likely as it will be at like a D1 school, realistically. But you'll see a lot of times a lot of D3 guys do end up in the NBA, like Duncan Robinson.
Right.
My guy that played for the Heat, Hayward Highsmith, out of Baltimore.
Okay.
Right. Max Strauss.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different, you know, D3 guys that do make it up there. But, you know, you got to be really, really good at something. Like a good outside shooter, you know, a great defender,
right?
A great team guy,
right?
To really make it to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So playing D3 is very difficult, like you said, unless you're one of them super duper stars.
Yeah.
That stands out. What would the process be if you are playing for D3 as far as trying to make it to the league?
Man, you got to be a killer. Every year you got to make All-American. You got to average something like 30 points a game. Like my man Eric Demirs, he played on the Boston Celtics G League team. He averaged like 30 a game for his D3.
Right.
And he got a shot, but he's a great shooter. You know, so you know, you got to be really, really good at one thing to really get that shot to make it realistically. You're not gonna really get fouled. You know, so that's why I already knew me. I wasn't really, really good at one thing, but I had the size, and you know, I transferred to point guard, so that's a little bit more attractive to pro scouts. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just try to level up somewhere. Whether that's D1, NAIA, D2, let me just try to level up and get up out of here.
Right. Okay, so now what? Let's fast forward. What happens now after D3?
Yeah, so it's my sophomore year. I'm going into my junior year. Like I said, I killed that season. I already knew I was gonna kill it. I killed it, and then a lot of you know, HBCUs started reaching out to me, trying to get me to transfer up. They knew my situation. Like I said, they recruited me like how they recruited JUCO kid. So they already knew.
And what's that process? Recruiting a JUCO kid, as far as what you just said.
So recruiting a JUCO kid, you know, one, he's tough as nails. Two, he gonna come in. You don't got to get him ready.
He's already ready.
You don't got to tell him to go get in the weight room. He already been primed. You know what I'm saying? So he's not coming in like a freshman. You know, he can come on the floor right away. He can learn your plays. You know what I'm saying? He can win some games for you. So you know, that's how they recruited me, man, and that's how I wanted to be. I wanted to go into a program that I just left in terms of they was going to put the ball right back in my hands.
Right.
Just because I transfer in, don't nothing change.
Got you.
And so when Albany State came knocking at the door and they were telling me all the same thing the last coach was telling me, I'm like, yeah, all right, boom, we're going to Georgia.
Got you. Now, hold on. We like reading the comments, man. Boss man, that's my family. He's asking, how many days and hours in the week do you train?
Right now?
well, let's just say, you know, in the process of you in school trying to make it to the next level?
Every day, I got my morning routine. So I'm in the morning, I'm doing my shakes, then I'm working out, and then I got my lifting around
Now,
noon,
when you say your shakes, what does that mean?
like my protein shakes.
Okay.
My protein shakes.
Okay.
On my vegan smoothies, and then I do my shooting. Then I do my weightlifting around noon, and then after noon I do my second shooting, get about 500 in. I might do some calisthenics or some yoga at night, but it all depends. So it's like if I'm trying to work on, like for example, this specific season, I got a specific thing I'm working on, right? So I'm trying to work on my straight one dribble pulls and getting into my shot pocket quicker. So I'm doing everything off the 1 2 1 2 You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Last year I was working on my speed and agility because I
Okay.
wanted to get quicker on the defensive end because I knew it was my first season in NBA Africa. Them games is on ESPN, NBA TV, so I wanted to be pop, pop,
Right.
all
right.
damn day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just very detailed, and the older I'm getting, I'm learning. The more detail I am in my work, you know, every day.
Right.
So yeah, that's usually my typical schedule. I'm in the gym about twice a day.
Got you.
One
Yeah.
weightlifter.
So basically, the job don't stop. Working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
No, you definitely got to work, you
Right.
know, especially if you're trying to make it to a pro level. Yeah, you gonna have to work, and you gonna have to stretch your ass off too.
Now, I'm letting y'all know now, we're going to be on for a little bit because I ain't going to let them run out of here. Listen, man, it's a lot of knowledge. Remember, we just beginning. Now, let's go from you being in Georgia. They recruited you.
Yeah.
Now, what school you go to?
I went to Albany State. Albany State, the biggest HBCU, you know, by population in Georgia.
Okay.
So we in the same conference as Clark Atlanta, Morehouse, Kentucky State, Savannah
Right.
State.
Wow.
You know, so we got
That's a
all
good
the
conference.
yeah, dogs.
Right.
But I want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to go to a good conference where I'm like, okay, cool. They nice. All right, boom. Let's go see what's up.
Right.
And so I went up there, man, and I won preseason player of the year.
Nice.
I'm the first ever person that won preseason player of the year without playing in the conference, because the work I did at the last school, it just carried over. They was like, man, we got a dog coming in. We really think he's about to make some noise.
Right. Right.
My coach thought I was, you know, I'm an East Coast guy. My coach from down south. So it's like we talk a lot of trash. You know, I'm always about my work. So it's never my work ethic. But like I say, I talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? So on the court, like he would think I'm cocky. And a part of me at that time may have been a little cocky, but I'm just naturally I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? So I'd say in the practice, man, I'm gonna bust your ass.
Right.
And you can't be mad at me for saying that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's how I feel.
Hey,
you know?
that's definitely an East Coast thing.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
That's not nothing crazy though.
Right. That's how we do. That's normal.
That's normal.
Yeah.
But when I'm coming in that day one, I'm trying to establish dominance because
Right.
I'm coming from a D3 where it's like everybody around me is so much older. So when he put the ball in my hands as a freshman, I got to get all these people in their 20s already. They respect.
Right.
So I got to insert dominance. So I might got to throw a ball at your head.
Right. Right.
And if whatever happens from that has to happen from that. You feel me? But I got to insert that. Okay, it's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you get on it, you get with it, or we're just gonna have conflict the whole season.
Right.
And I'm gonna play.
Right.
So you're gonna have conflict the whole season.
Yeah, remember, I'm playing.
You know,
and I'm the guard. I got the ball in my hand.
That's when we talk about Julius. I don't. But
all right, we're gonna get to that. Now, playing in the HBCU. How did your career go there? How long did you stay? And if you could name some of the competition, some of the guys that gave you some problems, that was a problem, and if they made it to the next level or not.
We had a guy from Morehouse, he made it to the G League. We had a guy from Clark Atlanta, he made it to the G League. Like I said, it was a lot of guys who played overseas in Australia and a couple other places too. They were some problem. But that Clark Atlanta, they had some Clark Atlanta, Morehouse, and Kentucky State and Savannah State. They had, and FAMU too. FAMU.
Okay, big shout out to all of them.
They had some good competition out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Very, very athletic. And like you said, we in the HBCU down south conference, so everybody is very, just tough as nails.
Right.
They want to pressure up a lot. It's a very fast-paced game, and we're gonna lock up.
Right.
They might not be the most talented in terms of them talent level versus Duke, but they're gonna play harder.
Right. And
they're gonna play more aggressive,
tougher. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So that was a transition on that, but I mean the season went good. I mean the first game out, I had 17. He benched me. We shout out Coach Moore.
Right.
You know, I shout out to you right now, but he benched me the first game of the season. Like he benched me 2 weeks before, like I said before. So I'm like, damn, all right, cool. You gonna bench me? So I'm like, it's added to my fuel.
Right.
So I had like 17, 18 off the bench first game. You know, that went good. Second game, I did pretty good too. And that's how the season went my junior year with Coach Moore. It was like, I will be playing, I'll be killing. People be saying, why you not starting? I'll be like, well, the coach thinks I got, you know, this attitude problem.
Right.
And to me, I'm always looking at they got attitude problem. Now I don't got no attitude problem. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't expect me to get mad. You can't expect me to be happy because one, I feel like I'm working harder than everybody else and I'm not starting.
Right.
You feel me? So I'm naturally, I'm gonna have that chip on my shoulder and I'm gonna come at you and practice every day.
Right.
You know? And so we get to the end of the season and he ended up, you know, starting me, of course, when it matters in the conference tournament. I ended up killing. And then I got an invite to the NBA PA Top 50 camp, the HBCU camp.
Okay, now stop right there. Before we go there, explain the experience playing at a HBCU, just the vibe, just how is that?
Man, HBCU is crazy, man. Everybody show mad love up there. You know, the games be packed. You gotta definitely put on a show because they're gonna let you hear about it all week. Right. You know, and that's the worst thing, walking in the calf after you just, you know, getting score or you got benched. You know, you don't, man, you eating the calf, you hurry up and you try to get out of there. Right. You know, so you know, they do show a lot of love and support at HBCU, and I wouldn't change my experience there for the world, to be honest.
Let me ask you a question. Briefly, what's your thoughts on Deion Sanders with the HBCU? Please speak on that because you played at a HBCU. Yeah. So what is your thoughts on that whole ordeal? What happened with him?
Number one, let's get this straight. He don't got to be there. He didn't have to be there. And he didn't look, Maya called.
Yeah, Maya called. Big shout out Maya Monroe. Come on, man. Maya, That's Black Jesus' daughter right there, man. Yeah, but go ahead.
You know, he don't got to be there. And that's one thing that I think a lot of people took for granted.
Okay.
How many people you know shook the hand of Deion Sanders?
Good point.
So the fact that we don't know people that even shook his hand, the fact that he spent them 2 or 3 years at the program, that's big time stuff. We don't talk about how, you know, he forgave his money and gave his money to the actual university.
Right, because hold on, he broke something down. Now remember, I don't know. You played. So, and you was in that environment. So the other day he broke something down where he said the games, when 2 teams play, is for money. Right? He said, let's say they giving us 600,000. I think he said 590. He was like, think about this. You got to charter 2 planes. Yeah. One for the band, one for the team. Then you got to get rooms, hotels for 2 days, food vouchers, all this. He said that might come out to $1 million. So here's the other 300,000-400,000 coming in that.
Come on, we're not talking about that conversation though. Everybody's talking about what they like or what they don't like.
Right.
It's not about what y'all like or what y'all don't like. It's about these kids.
Right.
And these kids is getting a chance of a lifetime by shaking this man's hand every day, picking his brain every day, reaching into his networks every day. Because we're not even talking about the people that he bringing inside of the practices, the rooms,
even the meetings,
the meeting, even the lady he brought in to talk to the kids about the, you know, how women
how women trick them guys and do all of that. Yeah.
But I'm listening. That's good stuff. Yeah, I ain't never seen no coach do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something a lot of people. That's something a lot of people, you know, they take for granted.
Right.
And so when he made the decision to leave, I'm like, man, let that man elevate.
Okay.
Support that man elevating. Because at the end of the day, he changed the game for not just Jackson State, but he changed the game for all HBCUs, because now you got guys like Mo Williams, the point guard from the Cavs, coming back to be a coach.
Right.
You got the running back, I can't remember, from Tennessee.
Yes, Eddie George. Yes.
Thank you. You got Eddie George coming back. You got a lot of these guys coming back coaching, and then you got a lot more attention going back into these HBCUs.
Okay. So you have no problem with him going to Colorado?
Hey man, listen, I got no problem with a black man elevating.
There you go.
And at the same time, it's like, why do y'all? Because nobody had a problem with him forgiving his salary. Because if he would have been like, man, I ain't gonna give my salary to the school, they would have been like, man, he keeping all that money. So it's like you You can't win no matter which way, Dion.
Yeah, he in a lose-lose.
Come holler at me, Dion. I got some stuff for you in Africa.
Hey, man. Oh, listen, we gonna get to that.
For real.
Because you're doing a lot in Africa, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's give the people what they want. Let's talk about the things you've been doing in Africa lately. For one, you're playing in NBA Africa.
Yeah, I was playing the NBA Africa last year for sure.
Okay. How is that? Man, please give us the experience on that. Just Africa, period, man.
Man, I was blessed because I went straight from Asia, playing in Asia, to Africa. You know, so NBA Africa is really growing, man. It's 12 teams. It's two sides, just like the NBA is broken down. The NBA got the East and the West. The NBA Africa got the Nile and the Sahara.
Okay.
You know, the only bad thing is that they only got 3 facilities that the NBA Africa plays in. That's in Cairo, Egypt, Kigali, Rwanda, and Dakar, Senegal. So as they, you know, expand the league, oh man, it's gonna get crazy. They got a $2.2 billion valuation in the last 2 years.
And that's why we seen for the All-Star game, the halftime, they basically was it was all Africa.
It was all pushing NBA Africa the whole entire time.
So with that 2.2 billion, what do you think that means for Africa as far as pertaining to basketball?
Pertaining to basketball, it means next level stuff. So we are entering a time right now where America has entered like the Rockefellers,
right?
You know, in the Carnegies and all that time. That's where Africa is now. Okay. Realistically, Africa got a young climate, so the average age is 19.7. Right, so it's the youngest continent that we got on this planet. So people don't think about that. You know, Africa 50 years, they just got free. You know, less than 50 years ago.
Right.
You know, so we don't really think about the advancement of, you know, how it's going to be by the time our kids. You know.
Yeah.
So it's one of them things, man. I encourage everybody to, you know, go back and really see what's going on over there too.
So give the people, because remember, me and you was talking off camera a couple days ago, chopping it up. And you just saying, like, in Africa, man, there's so many athletes.
Yeah.
Just so many tall, jump high, just athletic. Please explain to some of us, man, that experience out there as far as, oh man, hold on. Big shout out, man, my guy. You know Edgar Sosa?
Yeah, shout out. Hey, shout out.
Come on, man. That's Edgar Sosa in the building.
Homie.
Yeah.
Hey,
listen,
he played in NBA Africa last year.
Listen, Edgar Sosa, anybody want to come up and holler at Jared Harrington, one of the guys that played, hey man, you more than welcome. But big shout out Edgar Sosa, man, a New York City legend, basketball legend, period.
Definitely. That's the big homie for sure.
But give us a little insight on Africa. And like you said, some of the things that's going on out there. And also, like you said, just so many athletic athletes just walking around.
Man, Africa got some of the craziest talent I ever seen in my life, man. They jumping out the gym over there. And the thing about it, man, the reason why I even started my projects, because I'm like, man, all they missing is literally the proper training facilities.
Okay.
You know, in America, we're blessed because we got a lot of places we can go to a gym.
Yeah.
We can go to a park, worst case.
Right. Gym and park on every corner.
Every corner, you know, we can go somewhere and lift some weights, you know, without even having to travel far or thinking about it. And some places in Africa does have some good facilities and some places don't.
Right.
You know, so, you know, that's the climate of Africa right now. But they can dominate American football, and if they really wanted to, when they really push the game over there, and you see just how big, fast, and athletic these guys is, especially the rugby guys.
Right.
Because Africa is really known for rugby.
Right.
So if they just put some pads on,
it's a wrap.
Man, that's gonna be scary. That's a whole new market over there. You know, that's why they're pushing it. That's why NFL Africa is a thing. People don't know that. It is such thing as an NFL Africa. It's 0 teams. Like I said before, NBA Africa has $2.2 billion valuation in the last 2 years. NFL Africa just came out in the last 2 years. That should tell you something. When it comes down to sporting, shout out to my man Hashim Thabit.
Yes, big. Oh man, Hashim Thabit. Come on, man, legend right there. But go ahead.
You know, but when it comes down to it, man, it's just so much untapped potential when it comes down to the continent. So, man, I'm just glad to be a pioneer.
Well, how important? Because I want to stay here, man. How important is the spotlight to be on Africa, man?
Man, it's definitely important. You see, Kamala Harris, the vice president, just went out to Ghana yesterday or the day before that. You know, so a lot of people are really trying to establish good relationships over there because it's got the most natural resources that we have. Right, the lowest. Shout out to my man Deep. It has the biggest population and it's the youngest. So at the end of the day, man, it's going to be a lot of people just trying to become friends with Africa. Same thing, they trying to become friends with China and with the UAE.
Right.
You know, so and the day it's all about global relationships.
Stay on that. How big is Obama? He was supposed to be the NBA ambassador for.
Oh yeah. So Obama is definitely President Obama. I hate when people call him Obama. We gotta call him
President Obama.
President
You're
Obama.
You're right.
But President Obama, he's definitely he's involved with the NBA Africa as well. I remember one of the reasons that got me to commit to joining the NBA Africa was seeing a presentation that he did on a Twitter.
Right.
You know, and he was talking about, you know, how Africa has so much potential and, you know, we can get back to our diaspora and everything. It was interesting to me for sure. Right. So yeah, President Obama definitely plays a big part of what's going on over there.
So if you could name some of the athletes that made it to the next level coming from Africa.
Man, I mean, shoot, we see him every day. Joel Embiid,
yes.
Luau Deng, shout out Luau Deng.
Yes.
You know, Joaquin came from over there. Pop Smith Busu. You know, what's my man name? Now, Hashim
Tabit, yes. Yeah, but remember, some people don't know some of these guys. That's why I'm telling you the name, because a lot of us don't know.
Yeah, Hashim Tabit. Man, it's a whole list. I'm drawing. My big bro, Bill Uzo, had a triple-double with the Raptors. And shout out to Ben.
Big shout.
Uzo. That was my vet for Cape Town Tigers. So he taught me the ropes on a lot of different things.
Nice.
Well, yeah, man, it's a lot of people that's making it out there. That's, you know, they should really come back. I would love to see all the NBA guys from Africa, Victor Oladipo, all the NBA guys from Africa actually come back and play a game in the NBA Africa.
Right, set something up, right?
That'd be tough.
Yeah,
that'd be tough. You know, every game on ESPN, NBA TV. Why not?
Well, listen, man, you got to set that up.
Yeah, I'm scheming right now.
Come on, man. You know the guys. You gotta holler at them, and you gotta set that up.
We said, "Where's the dream from?" I don't know where the dream from. I don't know. He talking about
Hakeem. You know, he talking about Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, Hakeem Olajuwon, man. He a legend.
Who's the greatest African athlete, to your knowledge?
That's tough. It's too big to narrow that one down. I mean, shoot, because I don't want to disrespect nobody.
Well, give me 5. Remember, we ain't disrespect nobody, but give me 5.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Come on, man. This is what we doing all ball with Uncle Ice, man.
Hakeem Olajuwon gotta be up there.
Yes.
He gotta be up there.
Is it too early for Embiid to be up there?
It's not too early for Embiid to be up there because he's going to be the second coming of what Shaq is to the game in terms of the dominance factor.
Okay.
So Embiid can definitely be up there. Mr. Dikembe Mutombo. No. Shout out to Big Homie.
Yes.
You know, I hope he get well. He just has some self-surgery
Yeah, man. Hopefully he get well, man. Definitely in our prayers.
Yeah, definitely in our prayers. So he's got guys like that. Man, it's so many people I know I'm missing because I know on the rugby space and the soccer space.
That's what I'm saying. We want those names.
I'm not too proficient in basketball when it comes down to a lot of these legends. But I know one thing, man. They produce, and one reason they can produce is because it's such a massive continent.
Right.
You know, America fit inside Africa 3 times.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that should just tell you how big, you know, what's going on. So, man, it's crazy.
Right. So how's your experience been out there since you've been out there?
Man, my experience has been good, man. I feel real safe. You know, coming from, you know, my area, it's a lot of hate going on. It's a lot of negativity going on. And when I come out there, man, it's a lot of positive vibes. A lot of people, you know, they watch me on the basketball court, but they also see philanthropy and what I'm doing off the court. So they show me a lot of love and they really support my movements from what I'm trying to do, because it's more than just Africa. It's more than just America. It's our diaspora.
Yes.
So I'm not tripping if you coming from France, if you coming from Timbuktu, I'm trying to, you know, unite us at the end of the day. So, you know, they received me real good over there.
Right. Beautiful. Once again, man, all ball with Uncle Ice, man. We got my guy, man, my brother, Jared Harrington in the building. Before we get to philanthropy and all the great things you're doing off the court, how was it playing for NBA Africa? How's the competition? And let's just explain how things go over there as far as with NBA Africa.
Man, the competition is good, man. Like I said, Edgar Sosa, you know, shout out to Sosa. That was my first matchup. When I got to the NBA Africa last season, he was my matchup.
Right.
You know, so that should just tell you straight off the bat. You know how tough Edgar is.
Yeah, super tough.
You know, and I had a pretty good game against Big Bro too. So we got some dudes that came over from the NBA. We got some dudes that came over high level overseas, and then there's some African legends that a lot of people may not have heard about, but they've grown their name over the continent. So now the NBA Africa forming, so now they get a real spotlight to really shine. So I'm really liking the competition, and then the facilities are very, very good in terms of the three they do use.
Okay.
They treat us good. The chefs, the NBA scouts, we in a bubble, so they stay in the hotel with us.
Okay.
We get to politic with them in the hotels and everything too. So that's a good experience if you want that networking time like I am.
Right.
Of course. I see an NBA scout drinking some coffee. I'm gonna drink coffee that day.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So it's a growing fan base over there too. The film is high quality, and at the end of the day, man, you playing on ESPN and NBA TV every game.
Yes.
So that's all you can really ask for.
Yeah, got you, man. Once again, I'm gonna keep saying it. Jared Harrington in the building, man. Like I said, a legend, a young man that's doing great things in the world. All ball with Uncle Ice. Now let's talk about some of the things you're doing off the court, because me and you talk, man, and you're doing some wonderful and you're doing some great things. So let's get into that a little bit. Explain to the people some of the things you're doing off the court.
Man, off the court, man, I got a nonprofit called Beat the Odds Global. We just most recently we did a summit. It was a precursor for President Biden's U.S. Africa summit, and our whole goal was bridging the gap between our diaspora and global business for the most part. So that was a big event that my nonprofit did. On the for-profit side, I got a venture company and also a training company. So we train a lot of kids throughout DC, Maryland, Baltimore. And then when it comes down to the ventures, man, I just acquired a team in Rwanda. So I'm proud to say I own a professional team.
Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you for that. And then I acquired shares of another league in Cape Verde. So I own shares of that league there. And I'm looking to acquire a lot more teams around Africa and around, the world as time goes on. I'm only 25. So we got a lot of exciting things going. And then finally, my biggest project is building, like I told you before, it's only 3 facilities that the NBA Africa uses, for example. And if the NFL, my brother, shout out to my brother, Evan Harrington. He's
big shout out.
Coach for the Dallas Cowboys. So,
nice.
For example, if he wanted to bring the Dallas Cowboys to Africa, they wouldn't have a necessary NFL field to play on.
Right. They wouldn't have nothing. Nowhere to play on, nowhere to practice.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So I was like, man, what can I do? So I figured out a plan to try to build sports and entertainment districts for the most part. So it comes with a sports academy. I got a group of partners, global partners.
Yes.
So it comes with a sports academy. It comes with a multiplex arena. It comes with lodging. Some of them come with film studios and a sound stage. And so we're doing some amazing things out there, really trying to revamp what, the new sports of Africa and the new entertainment of Africa looks like.
Yes. Now, I read the comments. You said something about the president. Did you visit the White House?
I didn't visit the White House. I was on Capitol Hill. I met with a lot of senators.
Now, because they was asking how was the White House. So he wasn't at the White House, but how was it visiting Capitol Hill?
The visiting Capitol Hill was cool, man. I just go places. I be myself. See, I'm a talking motherfucker too. So I go in there, man, and I just be myself. And a lot of people, it shocks them when they like, man, he's more than just a basketball guy. So I use basketball to get inside the door, and then I spank them with the business, And so they like that, man. A lot of people receive me well because, like I said, I'm very genuine in what my approach is and what I want to do.
Yes. Yes. Listen, man, once again, all ball with Uncle Ice, man. We got my brother, man. Great guy, man. Jared Harrington in the building. You got a little more time?
I'm here.
Oh, man, that's what I'm talking about. Because, listen.
I'm here. I was supposed to do this last week.
It's all good.
But, I'm really waiting. I
Hold
really
on.
came here to talk shit.
Chris Fauci? Played that Rice play with Kim and them, man. That's my man, the fire drill. He said he the second best shooter to come out of New York. Yeah, that's my guy. Love him to death. Chris Fauci's in the building.
Hey, shout out to you, Chris.
Mo, what up, Mo?
I don't know. Y'all can't shoot up here.
Hold on.
I fuck with y'all, but y'all can't shoot a lick.
Hold on,
I was telling my man that on the train.
Hold on, you ever heard of Kiki?
Kiki who?
What those, man? Kendrick Clark. Remember, he 2 years he led the nation in scoring. Was it St. Peter's? Come on, man.
I don't like it.
Hey, listen. Listen.
Y'all can dribble. Y'all can dribble. Y'all got tremendous point guard play. Y'all, what y'all are the representation. Bassy. That is the prototypical New York point guard.
Smile
Sebastian
for cupcakes.
Timberlake.
Hey, listen, y'all. Listen, the talk is about to get spicy. I'm telling y'all now.
Yeah.
We getting out the what they call it when you talking and we getting out the politicals.
Mm-hmm.
We getting that out. Hey man, all ball with Uncle Weiss. We got Jared Harrington in the building.
Mm-hmm.
No, not yet. Nah, man. We enjoying ourselves up here. I just want people to understand the kind of brother he is, his journey, how great work he's doing. Like I said, in Africa. If you could, real quick, please explain to the people how beautiful Africa is, man.
Hey,
because
bro.
some of us, we only know what
bro.
we hear. So please explain that to me.
Listen, y'all. I was just like y'all. I grew up in America. I didn't go to Africa until I was in my 20s. And it surprised me, man. When I say it was so clean, I seen Lamborghinis. I seen all these different types of luxury Gucci stores, beaches. And this is different parts of Africa. This is pockets.
Right.
Nairobi, Ghana.
Yeah, preach. Come on.
Tanzania, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Cairo, Egypt.
Right. Beautiful.
Tunisia. These are all different places I've been to personally. I'm like, man, these is beautiful. And then you even take it to a lot of places where it may not be as developed. Like I lived in South Sudan. I lived in Juba, South Sudan for 3 months. Right. So it's like that's a place where it's like they just came out of a war not too long ago. So a lot of people, it's rocky. It's not a lot of major development like other cities in South Africa and everything. But at the same token, it's beautiful. I touched the Nile River. We always hear about the Nile River. I went over there, I put my feet in there. I took a picture with showed my mother. I'm like, Mama, look, my hand touching the Nile.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Legendary.
I ate fish from the Nile River.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So this stuff, you hear about Nas talking about, come on, let's go to Africa. You know what I'm saying? So when you actually out there, man, you feel different, you breathing different. Everybody is just treating you with love like a king. And it's a lot of unity over there. That's why I like it, man. It's definitely, another home for me.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, before we get off to Africa and get into
what they say right there.
Hold on, he said, which one? Oh, is that? Hold on, which one?
And world.
I'm gonna tell you right now. He says, he seems like he's ahead of his time for his age, and congratulations. Just keep that work at. Just keep that work.
Nah, I appreciate you, big homie.
I want to know who was around you to get your mindset that way.
Man.
Yeah.
To get my mindset that way, first of all, I got a strong foundation. So I got a strong black father. I got a strong black mother. And I got a strong, support system where no matter if people doing the right thing, they doing the wrong thing, they want to make sure I'm on the path I need to be on. So even times when I want to get off that path, I get hit in my chest. So, they say, tighten up. You know what I'm saying? I've always been everybody's little bro. So that's why my mentality is the way it is right now, where it's like my father's 64, 63. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandfather was in his 80s when I was in middle school. When he died in my house, I was like in 6th grade. He was about 80, 85, 86 already. You know what I'm saying? The people I'm growing up with, their grandmothers is 30.
Right. Yeah, great point.
In their 30s. So it's like I was taught with a real old school way. Like I didn't grow up with a phone. I didn't get a phone until like 10th grade. So it's like I didn't get cable until my brother started playing on TV.
Right.
And it's not saying we was coming from Section 8. It was just showing you the mentality of my parents.
Yeah.
They like, man, we trying to get away from that.
They instilled that realness and what really matters inside of you.
Man, I'm telling you. And then like, you already, if you around that, you don't want to be around that.
Yeah, great point.
Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have to go a different way. You're just gonna get caught up.
Yes, great point. Great point. AV, man, like I said, y'all, good brother. Y'all see, he reading the comments and answering for y'all. So this is why I was excited to have him up here. But in Africa, who's their favorite athlete out there, basketball wise?
Man, basketball
like
wise.
who do they love out there?
They love Joel Embiid though.
Yeah. Well, a non-African player. Like
Kobe.
Who's their favorite out there?
Kobe, everybody favorite. Even when I lived in Asia, I was in Asia when Kobe died.
Wow.
So when people was texting my WhatsApp, they was like, man, Kobe died. I'm like, man, Kobe, who from around the way? His name is Kobe. You know, I couldn't think of nobody.
Right.
They talk about Kobe Bryant.
Wow.
And so I walk out, man, everybody crying. I go to practice, everybody crying. Nobody want to practice. And these Asian dudes.
Right.
So, I mean, Kobe, he the type of dude that left that type of impact where it's like, man, that's legendary impact. Like the whole world stopped.
Wow. Hey, man, big shout out my brother Dime Dropper, man. He worked for the LA Clippers, do the vlogs for him, do everything.
Hey.
Big Dime Dropper, what's going on? Like I said, anybody want to ask my brother some questions? We all for it. In Africa, the biggest sport though is that soccer.
Yeah.
How huge is that?
It's so huge, man. I can't even explain. Like the fanfare, man, they be having riots. Like some places got, like Argentina got riots sometimes.
Right.
Like with the fanfare, they be having that over there. It's serious.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't play no games.
Wow. Well, like I said, man, old boy with Uncle White's Jared Harrington, man, he plays for the NBA Africa, and you said now you've been there 2 years.
Yeah, I was there 2 years. And
okay, before we get
the Rwanda League,
right? Let's name the teams you play for.
Mm-hmm.
What you averaging, and did y'all win any championships yet?
So when I was with the Cape Town Tigers, I was averaging about 16 a game.
Okay.
We won the South Africa Championship and got qualified because in order to get into the NBA Africa League, you got to qualify to be one of the 12 teams.
Okay, got you.
So I signed with them to help them qualify to be inside of that 12 team. And that went really good. And then after that, I left them and went to South Sudan. And we lost. We came fifth, but we need to come fourth to go into the next round.
Got you. Now,
shout out to my brother, Evan Harrington, just tapped in.
Oh, man, shout out, man. Evan Harrington in the building, man. That's his brother, man. Hey, man. Great guy right here, man. Appreciate his support and his love and coming on the platform, man. Great guy right here. Now, let's get to today. We got rid of the politics, right? Oh, it's about to get spicy. Now, we were sitting up here talking about Julius Randle. Please give me your thoughts on him.
I think he's tough. I think he's a talent. Even when I see him play, he played at he's from Texas. So when I see him in high school from Texas, I said, well, okay, he's aggressive.
Okay.
He's gonna make it to the league. He's 6'9", he could do it. Top 5 in the country, he could do it. Now, can he have the work effort to improve his shot?
Right.
He improved his shot. I said, man, this dude got potential. And then when he got out with the Knicks, his stuff just soared to me. But now I'm confused if he's letting that spotlight get to him. Is it that? Is it he's not happy there? Is it he's not happy with his point guard? That's why he's cussing him out. Or he's just frustrated about losing. Either which way, you got to be a better pro.
Great point.
Especially to the young guys. Because right now he's not the old Julius Randle. He's considered to be a vet.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My thing about Julius, we was at the game last night live, and his body language is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, we seen it up close. Like, we know how the game go.
Mm-hmm.
Man, one of your teammates is going crazy and killing.
Mm-hmm.
We supporting them.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the game, when they talking to him, you had RJ, you had I forgot the Hartenstein. Hey, he had 40. Your man nowhere to be found.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly get an and one. You know how that go. You played. You at the free throw line.
That winning culture. He ain't never won nothing.
Yeah, but if you're the leader and supposed to be the best player on the team, come on, man. You can't have that type of body language.
I agree.
You can't. So to me, seeing that lately in these last couple games, in the meltdowns at the end of the game, you can't have that carry over into the playoffs. Teams is looking at that.
Are they making it to the playoffs?
They 5th seed.
Oh,
don't do that. Hold on. No, we ain't gonna
let. Say he get paid more than the coach. What you gonna say to me?
Hold on, we ain't gonna let him get away with that. No, hold on. Before you get out of here, you ain't gonna disrespect my Knicks like that in front of me. Hold on. He said, "Are y'all making the playoffs?" What? We the 5th seed.
I've been in Africa, y'all. I've been in Berlin.
All right, I'll let that go. You've been in Africa, okay? Now watch this. We was talking earlier. Go ahead, ask him what you just said.
Does it matter with anything Coach T had?
No.
Thank you.
What you gonna say to me?
Thank you. I said that earlier.
What you gonna say to me? What you gonna say to me? Right? No, I want you to tell me. What would you say to me? I'm Julius Randle. You have go.
All ball is always right. All ball is. Hold on.
Go ahead. Seriously, like, just really think about it and be like, Give me a real thing you gonna say to me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honest. Yeah, just think of something real.
I'm gonna answer like Julius Randle, fresh off my contract. I think I'm Julius Randle. You paid me to be here. Who do you think you are to be talking to me like that? And if you want to trade me, that's fine. I still got my paycheck. Now trade me.
What I told you. Now what? Now listen what I said. Now listen. Hold on.
And that's the mindset you think he has.
That's a fact.
Now
Not everybody, but we're talking about Julius Randle.
Put you Julius Randle now. What mindset are you gonna have? What's the paycheck? Let's look at how much he got paid.
Remember, I think he got for 4 years, 127. Listen, now watch this. Hold on. Listen, hold on, Jared, real quick. Because me and him, we do our show on YouTube Monday, Thursday, and Friday, 2 to 3.
Uncomfortable.
Right. Right. But on Tuesdays, we do strictly Knicks Talk Tuesdays, 12 to 1, right? Little plug, YouTube, right? And today I was telling him he's been a big advocate of Barrett should come off the bench, right? And I said, Tom Thibodeau doesn't have the cachet to tell him that. He's a 3rd overall pick. He got the big contract. He's one of the stars. I said, you have to have some type of cachet. Like, remember, he's not Pat Riley where you can just throw the rings on the table.
I'm telling you.
You ain't Steve Kerr. Remember, when Steve Kerr told Andre Iguodala that, come off the bench, you got to remember, he's looking at Steve Kerr, play with Mike, San Antonio, rings, blah, blah.
But even with that, he's saying come off the bench and take these rings with you.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to tell him with Thibodeau, he doesn't have nothing to tell nobody that.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't have a promise of we're gonna win something. You feel me?
We never thought of that.
If you sacrifice for me, we're gonna win something.
What's the outcome?
You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
That's what it is, but how can he actually prove it to him if that's not what he is?
No, but also remember, we didn't think what he just said was perfect. Yeah, I asked you to come off the bench, but now Barrett mindset is okay. What's the outcome of that?
Yeah.
What if I come off the bench
lose?
And we still don't make it to the
I gotta get mine to keep my sign, whatever I sign for, whatever incentive I sign for in my deal. I gotta reach that incentive.
And stay there. Remember, we don't know about these things. Explain that right there with the contracts and incentives and all that. Yeah, we got you here, man. I mean, that's right.
I'm my own agent. Let's throw that out there. I don't have an agent, so I don't know what these other agents put in their incentives. But my last incentive, I got 7 shares of an organization. So with that being said, I know at the highest level, there's incentives, right? So if I may have to say, okay, I need to average this many points per game for this many games. I don't care if I come off the bench. If you like me, you love me. I got to go out there and get 17 points. I don't care if we win or we lose. I don't care how I seed. I got to go get that.
Wow.
Because at the end of the day, if I accomplish that goal, I get more money. We don't know. Whatever he signed for. His thing could be, I got to get a certain amount of points and stay healthy the rest of the season.
It could be minutes. It could be whatever.
It could be whatever he signed for. Whatever he thinks is achievable. No matter what the coaching outcome is, that's what's achievable to get his money at the end.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Because we big Knicks fans, right? And you know, I wasn't born when they won. I was born in 77. And you know, we get people joke on us. You just made a nice little joke. I'm gonna let that slide because you my brother. Honest opinion, you being a professional basketball player and knowing the game. Do the Knicks have a chance within the next couple years to be championship contenders? What moves do they have to make? Do they have to trade anybody? What do you see right now for the future of the New York Knicks?
It's tough because it's like the New York Knicks have the mentality, and this is outside looking at it.
Right.
It's like the Knicks have a mentality of like they want to get a savior. You feel me? So I would say like a guy like Victor Wembley, the 7'3" kid coming out of
Wembanyama or something.
Yeah,
right.
He tough.
Yeah, it's man 7'2".
Can't teach that. But it's like, man, you need a couple more pieces around Wemby. If you're gonna bring Wemby in, you got a good point guard with quickly, you know, but you're gonna have to have a full team that buys in about 3 superstars.
All right, but right now, what they have right now, you don't see nobody
Who
that
they
can
start lineup.
Brunson.
Oh, I like Brunson.
Yeah, Brunson, Grimes. I don't know why Grimes is starting. Brunson, Grimes, Barrett, Randall, and Mitchell Robinson. And then off the bench, you got Quickly, you got Obi, you got a couple other players.
they need
Hart. You got Josh Hart.
So who they need another bucket getter.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
They need a guy like
we was liking Jaylen Brown. He's looking unhappy in Boston. And big shout out to AllBallTV Fleet.
I think Jaylen Brown would take y'all back to like that 90s feel.
That's what we was talking
I think he'll take y'all back to like that 90s grimy Patrick Ewing. You gonna elbow you down the lane.
So look at the two guys and let me get your opinion. Big shout out AllBallTV Fleet. He said Jaylen Brown, and then my guy Turbo said Jimmy Butler.
If they get Jimmy, if they do Jimmy, they got to get Jimmy within the next year because Jimmy is falling out of his
okay.
Jimmy's a dog, but Jimmy's not going to lead the team in championship in 3 years.
But you like that Jaylen Brown? I
like Jaylen Brown because I think Jaylen Brown is in his prime right now or entering his prime, and he wants to prove that he is better than what y'all think he is. Like, Jaylen Brown showed up.
He's getting overshadowed by Tatum.
But he shows up. Though.
Yes.
That kid he's consistent.
Shout out Carla on YouTube. She's upset. She's a Boston fan. You trying to steal Jaylen Brown?
Tell her, of course, we trying to steal Jaylen Brown. What does she think? Are you kidding me? Hold on, we come right back on. Instagram now, yo. We should be on this joint 3 hours.
We got YouTube still rocking and rolling.
Yeah,
what's up, YouTube? You know I'm still here though.
Yeah,
I was supposed to pull up last week, but I had to go to Berlin. You know, I had to go speak at a summit. They flew me out. First time I was in Europe, I got flew out to speak at a conference about business. Imagine that. You know, that's just how the world works. That's a beautiful thing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You got till 8 o'clock?
I'm here. Oh, I'm here. I already told, man, we good. We good. We good. We good. I already, because I already know what situation. You know what I'm saying? We got stuff to do after this.
Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know how Instagram be now. We should be rocking for 3 hours now. Yeah, man. Now I'm sending the hold on, I just sent the request, right? Invite. Boom.
Man, we gotta talk about another thing to talk about. A lot of these overseas dudes is better than NBA dudes. Let's go ahead and throw that out there.
Let them come in the building.
I killed a lot of y'all. A lot of people got killed.
Let's get to that.
And I'm gonna just throw that out there. A lot of people got killed, especially the reason I got my contract to go to Cape Town is because I went out to Miami with the Taylor Sports Group runs, and now walked away with a contract.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Anyone in particular? Forget it.
No, I ain't gonna think anybody in particular. But what I would say, shout out to Taylor Sports Group runs. I'm gonna just leave it right there. That's cool. That's cool.
No. Hold on. Let them come in the building. We gonna have that talk.
Okay.
Yo, for a
I see your game face. I believe you.
We gotta throw that out there too because I love the NBA. You know, we grew up watching. Everybody wants to get to it, but me at the level I'm at, it's a lot of politics that go into that. Where I would say it's a lot of overseas guys that get overshadowed by NBA guys.
I agree. And you know what? I'm gonna give a big shout out. You know Corey Homicide?
Yeah.
Homicide. You know, he's doing great things overseas. Yeah. And he says the same
Omar
thing.
Cook?
Yo, he says they tough over there.
Remember Omar Cook?
Of course, St. John's, man. Yeah, New York City, one of the greatest point guards. Yes.
He's been overseas getting money for a long time.
Come on, what about Corey Fisher?
For
Fisher
a
Price.
long time.
Come on, hey man, I've been around trucking them. My guy Momo. There's a lot of dudes getting money over there. Edgar Sosa.
Long time.
Come on, Russ Smith.
Russ Dickless. Wrong. A long time.
Come on, man.
Super tough.
Come on.
You can't tell me he's better than a lot of guards.
Listen, you talking to a guy been around, man.
He's better than a lot of guys.
And listen, I seen these guys when they was 14, 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
So hold on. Let's get to that comment you said.
What's that? Which one about the it's a lot of overseas guys better than NBA guys?
Yes, let's have that talk.
Okay, so it's a lot of overseas guys that's better than the NBA guys. And realistically, it can be based off the program you come from, your agent, your opportunity. Because you do have to have a lot of opportunity to go into that
I
realm.
agree.
And sometimes it's about the right fit. Like you could be a talented person. I'm talking about just talent.
Right.
Because you have to have more than just talent to make it to the NBA. You know, you got to have everything, including being a good team guy. Because
Okay.
9 times out of 10, you're not going to be a main guy. You're going to be a role player.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you know, you got to have a buy-in approach with a lot of guys just don't have. So that's really one of the real reasons why they don't make it.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe the NBA needs more teams?
Yeah. Yeah. I think, you know, some sneaky stuff going on in Vegas, some sneaky stuff going on in Seattle.
Well, all right, because you're in the mix and you know what's going on inside and out. Why hasn't that happened yet?
Probably equity.
Yeah, your opinion.
Probably equity. It's a lot of franchising rights that have to go beyond that.
Okay, so it's not just as simple as, hey, I got some money, I want to buy. Okay,
no, you know, it's franchising, so you got to deal with the merchandise, and you got to deal with the fans. It's a lot of different aspects that go into that.
Okay,
who's going to be the capital investors of the team? Nah, you got to deal with a lot of different components. I don't know, I can't remember what I said, but you got to deal with a lot of different components outside of it. It's a way deeper, you know, because even in Africa, if you're trying to create a team, just the government, a lot of different things, the taxes, a lot of different things you got to, you know, factor in.
Got you.
So I can only imagine at the NBA level.
Right. But you do believe I think it should be at least 4 more teams.
I think it's room for even more than 4.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. What cities? Give me some. I think for sure Vegas and Seattle should have teams.
I feel every team that's an NFL team should have an NBA team too. Why not? They already got the market, because that's all. I'm always thinking about the business side of it. So they already got them, like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Why isn't it a Kansas City basketball team?
Why not? I've never been to Kansas City. I'm pretty sure we never been to Kansas City, but we know something good is happening in Kansas City.
Now I can say this. I love New Orleans. I'm always out there. Some cities is a football city. And even though they have the Pelicans is not supported like the Saints. So yeah, I can understand why, you know, it's not smart, because you basically maybe taking a loss.
Will you?
All right, let me explain. People are not going to the Pelican games faithfully.
But people buying that Pelican merch. And one thing about it, that franchising, you just get so much off the merchandising aspect of it. All you gotta do is just fill out, you know, the box seats, the floor seats. Think about it. You know, you're gonna sell some $10, $5 tickets. You're gonna get some entertainers or influencers to perform at the halftime show.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
you're gonna get a lot of growing revenues with that type of
so it's ways to cover up not having a sold out arena. Like you said, we need people in the front row. We need those box seats. The merch is selling. And like you said, those guys and the women that's in the box seats and in the front row, and you know, just scattered wherever, as long as they buying them beers and them glizzies and them burgers.
Man.
Okay.
That's gonna sell a killer.
Okay.
That's gonna sell a killer.
Now, does that money make up for the taxes, the property, just everything that you have to pay for?
That's the importance of having, you know, a great owner as well, because he can bring in the right investors where none of that stuff really matter.
Wow.
You know, and we had that conversation the other day. We thinking so small. We're not thinking that $3 billion is a little bit of money. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, pertaining to that's not no money.
You know what I'm saying? So they just looking at it a lot different. Shout out to my boy BA.
Oh man, big shout out BA, man. Yes, sir.
He's a supporter of the project, man. Shout out to him. Anytime I see him, shout out to him.
Yes. Big shout out. Hey man, big shout out everybody. Like I said, today's platform, we just having great talk, man. We all over the place, but it's a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. Look at my guy, man. Like, you know, big shout out Uncle Ice as well. But it's just it's a lot of knowledge, man, that we don't know. You know, us as fans on the outside looking in, we don't know what's going on. We don't know the ins and outs. So let me ask you a question. There's a lot of politics and a lot going on with as far as making the NBA. So you can be good, but if you ain't got the right contacts, the right agent, all those things factor in.
The team guy, if you're not a team guy. Like, take me as an example. I ain't going to speak on nobody. I'm going to speak on me. If I want to make it to the NBA right now, I know I have to be a great shooter. And I'm just hearing this from my time, me coming back from the NBA Africa, and I'm just working out with the Wizards all summer, right? So the report from them is I have to be a great team guy. Number one. So off the rip, they tell me you're not gonna get a lot of playing time, you know. So be prepared for that. Be able to support and clap all day. So when people come out the game, stand up. Feel me? When you on the bench,
right?
Feel me? Good job. Keep doing your thing. Keep your nose clean. Stay out of trouble.
Wow.
Be the first person in the gym. Be a great practice player. Knock down a corner shot. You got 3 seconds to score, 3 dribbles to score.
Wow.
Right? I have to know that my shots are going to come from the 45, right on top of that left to right wing. That's where most of my shots going to come off of, from DHOs, dribble handoffs, or I'm going to get most of my shots on the corner, or if I'm on ball or off ball, I'm going to go pick and roll top side. And I have to be able to knock that. I have to be able to knock that shot down. Wow. And if I miss it, I'm going to get cut, realistically. And if I don't perform when the time they give me, I'm going to get cut.
Hold on, gotcha. He said stream on one device is playing double. He said it's playing double with echo.
It's playing double with echo. Okay, cool. BA, how we sounding, BA? And yeah, come on to YouTube too. Drop the YouTube link in it. Shout out to my boy Cal. He just joined. Shout out to my boy Cal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all want to hear clearer, click the link in the bio. Yeah, click the link in the bio on YouTube.
We good.
Okay, we good now. We good.
Yeah.
But I still want your. Oh yeah, but your people won't be able to hear because we don't. Don't worry about it.
How we get it doing the first time?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. How was it? We was good the first time.
We gotta try one more time. Let's try one more time before we gotta try.
That right?
Mm-hmm.
How do I? No,
We was good rocking and rolling.
Now, that means you watching my live. I gotta send you an invite, right?
Yeah, invite, yeah. Right there.
Okay, go live. That might be the difference. Let's see.
You got to turn down all the way on mine.
Yeah, remember we never touched nothing.
You're right.
Look,
maybe you got to mute it. Maybe mute it.
There you go. Hold on. How you mute it?
Hold up. Scroll up real quick. See that little mute button? Right there.
Okay.
All right. How we sound?
Hey, is that any better? Is that any better? How do we sound, y'all? Somebody give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, either one. Let us know how we sound. Because I love this talk, man. This talk is crazy. Because what you just said, how you just broke down, hey Turbo, real quick, give me a thumbs up. How does the audio sound?
Yeah.
Are we double echoing? What's going on?
Y'all
good.
All right, my man.
Now,
shout out Turbo.
Yes, that's family right there, man. He definitely part of the team, man. He supports. He comes on YouTube Live, all the IG lives. He said it's delayed on one device. Yeah, but that shouldn't.
Is it delayed on one device where you can't hear what's going on?
Can you at least hear? Because we want y'all. What's more important is the message, right? The audio is what's more important.
Yeah.
Ah, man, my guy Squirrel is in the building. Can y'all hear? Is the audio good? Forget the delay. Can y'all hear clear? Bet. He said all good. Bet. So now, please, what you just said.
Terrence says, shout out to Terrence. It's the lady. Shout out to Terrence.
Oh, big shout out, Terrence. Yes, big shout. Yes. All right, perfect. Now, please explain what you just said.
Yeah.
As far as like, you broke down right now. You say you've been working out with the Wizards.
Yeah, as soon as I came home from my last season in NBA Africa, I went straight to working out with the Wizards all summer.
Now, explain right now, if you wanted to play for the Wizards and get a contract, some of the things that you would have to do that you said they explain to players. 100%. Because now we're going to understand why a lot of guys don't make the league. They 100%. May not be built for that. So go ahead, explain. Please, that was crazy.
I'm a 6'5", 6'6" combo guard, right? So in the NBA, you have to do something really, really well. You've got to be a big-time shooter, big-time athletic guy, big-time defender, big-time team guy like a Quinn Cook.
Yes.
That can still come off the bench and run a team. He does that very, very well. And he's a winner.
Yes.
Right. So that's the type of, for me, I would know I would have to be able to knock down a corner three. I'd be able to have to knock down my 45.
Now, hold on. And these are the things that the organization is telling you.
100%.
Go ahead.
100%.
Yes.
So I got to knock down that corner three. I got to knock down that 45. They call those drifts. So I got to be able to hit the drifts. Right. I got to be able to work off the dribble handoff, the DHO. I got to know how to score off or make a play off the pick and roll from top side. Right. I got to be able to defend 1 through 3 and be able to handle 4s on switches. That's very, very big.
Right.
Right. That a lot of people, that's why you're
that's
not
Giannis and LeBron and KD.
That's why realistically, we talked about Marquise Powell.
Marquise Noel, Kansas State. Yes.
Shout out to Marquise Noel.
It's gonna be tough.
That's one of the things that a lot of scouts will be wary about.
So no, stay there because we don't know. Remember, we don't know these things. So please, you're giving us a lot of knowledge. If you're a point guard right now at your size, or just point guard, you saying point guard period, you have to be able to guard on that switch on a 4. On a
4. You got to be able to deny that.
So when they set that pick and you playing against Milwaukee and they got that switch and you guarding Giannis,
you got to be able to.
You got to be able to hold your own.
You got to be able to deny him the ball.
At least deny him the ball.
Deny him the ball, because if he gets the ball, it's over. You can't stop.
How is that possible to deny him the ball?
You got to just try your hardest and jump. Nigga,
wow.
Pick your nuts up. That's the only thing you could do realistically. Wow. But if you 6 foot, they're just gonna throw off the top of you, and then you just gonna have to come out the game, or you're just gonna have to take the ball out real fast and run down the court.
So that was hard for you to stay on the court.
Realistically, you feel me? And
especially
then you
if offensively you ain't super dynamic.
You gotta be. Who's 6 foot right now in the league?
Making great points, man. Alvarado.
What does he do well?
Right. He's a pest.
He's a pest. He's the best pest. He's the best guard pest.
Pat Beverly, same thing. A pest.
A pest. And Pat Beverly bigger than him.
And look, and you know what's crazy? No, but look at Trae Young offensively. He could pull from half.
Trae Young's gonna and
he's averaging double digits assists.
Top 5 greatest point guard shooters in the history of the game.
Yeah, so that's different.
He's done.
Right. So that's
his passing is crazy.
Right, but hold on. That's why now I'm understanding when let's go way back to Muggsy Bogues when they said, look how strong he was. Even Earl Boykins. Look, God, listen, man, we do our homework. We watch the game. Guys like Earl Boykins, my size, my height.
Spud Webb.
But they say he benching 300-400.
They get
strong as an ox.
They get dunk.
So now that goes to what you were saying with denying the ball. I'm strong enough up top where I can hold you. Like you said, I can. Wow.
At least hold you off enough for another switch. And then that's when your basketball awareness got to be boom, boom, boom. You feel me? And a lot of people just not ready for that fast pace on the backside switches. That helps side defense.
And also you said that they would tell you also you gotta clap, you gotta explain that also man, as well.
You're gonna have to be a cheerleader. Getting paid to be a cheerleader. And you have to know that mindset. You have to take that mindset switch because you make the NBA, you're tough. So you're the best from where you come from or wherever you're coming from. Right. One of the best. So you got to take that mindset of being one of the best to a cheerleader to someone that's they deem is better than you.
So can I ask you a question? Hey, Fave, get the phone out for this one.
I already know the question, I think.
No, you don't. I'm about to go way left.
All right, I already see.
When they
my answer might surprise you. Go ahead.
Now, hold on. I want him to get this real quick. Come on. Now, what you just said, when they asked AI to come off the bench, was that the talk? Be a cheerleader? Do you think so?
When they asked AI to come off the bench.
When they asked a lot of guys to come off the bench.
At that time of their careers?
Right.
Yeah. They want them to be not just a cheerleader.
All right. That was a bit much.
They want them to be a team guy. It goes a lot from go give me 20 points, go do what you need to do to be a team guy, be a leader.
Clap, to the right.
Be a good example. Be a great leader and a veteran off the court.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, now
that's Melo problem.
Right. That's a lot of guys' problem right now.
You know, and it's not that they're not tough.
Dwight Howard,
but that's why he in Taiwan and in 3-point shooting contest, making hella money right now.
Wow.
No, he's a great team player, but at the time when you're out of your prime, you gotta have that mindset shift. It's like we talking in the beginning, where it's like the OGs don't want to teach the young guys the games. They the OGs now. I just met in New York. What was that? About 7 months ago. Me and Derrick Rose. We was talking at an African summit. And
big shout out D Rose.
Shout out to D Rose. Shout out Pooh. And so me and D Rose, we rapping. He giving me game. We talking about just life, and he ain't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm asking him different type of questions, not even basketball related.
Right,
But
just
that's
life.
just being a big homie, a good big homie. And a lot of these guys, they don't know how to be a good big homie because one, the big homies was hating on them because they were the young superstars. So it's like they feel like now they don't know how to really be a big homie. And then on top of that, they don't want to let the spotlight go.
Yeah, to me, that's the answer. Because what Derrick Rose is doing now, he's putting his pride to the side,
man,
and he's collecting checks.
Checks.
But what he's doing most importantly, and he's teaching the guys in the locker room. So what you just said, listen, man, is very important. And it goes to show this is why a lot of guys is not back in the league.
100%. 100%.
Because of that.
100%. Because it's a lot to buy in.
Wow.
It's going to take a lot to buy in. Imagine you asking Melo to buy in. You asking Melo to buy in. He's a top, what is he, top 10 scorer ever? Is he top 10? He's number 9.
Wow.
Best scorer in the history of the world.
So let me ask you a question. Put yourself in Melo's shoes, right? Just play Melo right now. I'm an organization, and I'm asking you to do everything you just said. Listen, I need you to come off the bench. I need you to be able to knock these shots down. This, switch. I need you to clap. I need you to be the team.
Do I want to do that? If I'm Melo right now, do I want to do that? Or do I want to just take care of my son and teach him?
So can I ask you a question?
And invest.
See, listen, man.
Because not to cut
you. Right.
Melo has a $700 million venture capital firm that we don't talk about.
Wow.
Google it.
Wow.
Google it.
Hold on. Repeat that.
$700 million venture capital firm right now. Google it. He's doing amazing things on the investment space and the wine space. He made his money. All he's doing is just collecting another check, but he can make so much more money off the court. So if I'm Melo, am I really trying to do that? Am I really trying to spend this time away from my son?
Good point. Good point.
When he need me most?
Can I ask, do you think it's intentional by the owners to not have older guys around to teach them? Is that like part?
It depends on what type of owner you are. I feel like some owners, it is intentional because they know they can get a lot of that fine money. We don't talk about that. You know, they know them young guys going to make a lot of mistakes and they're going to collect that fine money. They can slap them.
That's the thing? Wow. Listen. We don't know.
Oh man,
talk. Hey, talk to us, man.
Man, you know, the NBA, NBA Africa everywhere has fines.
Why we want vets when we can keep these young dudes and fine them all day and get this money?
Dumb. We give you a $200 million contract, but we know you're not going to be able to keep the right incentive. You're not going to do the right thing all the time.
We might get a third of that back.
Oh. How you get it? But the overseas do the same thing. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? Business gonna do whatever it takes to make sure their business succeeds.
Wow.
And you just a pawn in it at the end of the day. So it's like veterans will tell you, take care of your money. You know, put it in this type of stock. This is what I did.
Okay, so let's touch on this. Is there such thing as blackballing?
100%.
So the guys that they say are being blackballed now, the White Howards. Remember, we don't have the knowledge you have. So what you just said was just legendary. Yeah. So now what you saying that was Melo and Howard and DeMarcus Cousins, to your knowledge, are they being blackballed?
That's touchy. So I feel like a part of it can be, and a part of it was their own choices because of the status they made it to. So they didn't want to buy into what they was buying into. They wanted different types of terms for their career, and then the NBA didn't like that, and so then they blackballed them. That's what I feel, because they're like, man, okay, you're not going. I'm gonna tell you to play, but you're not going to do the play how I want you to do the play. Okay, cool.
Right.
Let's get you out of there.
Got you. Wow, man. Yeah. Wow. It's listen, man. It's a lot, and like I said, man, I really appreciate you coming up here. We ain't gonna keep you but for so much longer, because like I said, man, really appreciate all this knowledge, man. And people really need to understand, you know, us as fans, we really don't know what's going on behind them scenes. Yeah. So now when you help us with what you just told us, we now look at it different. Okay, we see why this happens. Or okay, we understand why this player did this or did that. Let's get a little spicy. Give me your top 5 right now.
In the NBA right now?
Right now.
Kevin Durant. Giannis. Ooh, not gonna hate me for this one.
Kevin Durant, Giannis. I want to hear this third one.
LeBron.
Go ahead.
LeBron,
finish it
it's
too.
It's touchy, but LeBron. These last two is tricky.
Giannis, Durant, and LeBron.
These last two is tricky. Oh, I don't want to say Jokic. But it's like we gotta talk about what type. See, I'm real detailed too, right? So we gotta break down what type of best we talk. Are we talking about skilled? Are we talking about everything, like how they playing right now? Are we talking about what?
Right now, today.
How they playing, they stats.
This season, right now, today.
Oh, right. If that's the case,
forget the stats.
If that's the case, I gotta take LeBron out there. I gotta take LeBron. If we're going about right now, this season,
right? That's
take him out there.
Listen, the key word right now. We ain't talking 2 years ago. We ain't talking for the future.
If that's the case,
yeah, it's tough.
Giannis still.
Yes.
KD still.
Agree.
Kyrie. I'm gonna have to throw Kyrie in there because Kyrie is doing some amazing things right now.
I got something to say about that. Go ahead, Kyrie. That's 3.
Who else we got? Give me.
You got Embiid. You got Joker. You got Curry. You got Kawhi. You got Jason Tatum.
Embiid.
Okay, Embiid.
Now, Luka been hurt though. Embiid and I'm gonna have to go Jokic.
You got something against Joker?
I do.
All right, explain, please. Briefly, just quickly explain.
I don't think he should win all them MVPs. They're gonna give him the MVP again. I don't think he should win that. I think Embiid is more dominant than him, and I feel like he definitely plays the game the right way. Don't get it twisted, but I don't feel like he's better than Embiid. And that's just me. And I know people say the passing, they say all this, but I'm talking about just a dog.
Well, this is my problem with the Joker. And I said this when my Knicks beat the Joker. It ain't because I'm a Knicks fan. When you play a little bit of defense, these guys don't get away with what they get away with.
It's very true. I
like the Joker. I would love him on my team. I'm not that crazy. But once again, they are letting these guys do what they do.
They Steve Nash and him. Like how they get Steve Nash that MVP.
Sorry.
They Steve Nash and Joker right there.
Yeah, I'm listen.
And I'm a stand on that.
Once again,
I'm gonna stand on that.
When you're not letting these guys double dribble and travel, when you're not letting these guys, they not even getting fouls called on them.
Right.
So, but the Kyrie is not top 5 right now. Kyrie might not be top 10.
No.
Now.
Don't disrespect him right now. He when it comes down to point guards, right now, he's top 3.
Are you kidding me? How?
Stephen Curry.
Right.
I might in my top 5, I might replace Stephen Curry, but with Kyrie. But Stephen Curry.
Okay.
Kyrie.
Go ahead. Who's your third? Because right now,
Ja tough. And we can talk about that too, but Ja's tough.
If we're gonna go by the numbers, Trae Young is number 3. Trae Young is averaging 28 and 12.
But Trae Young don't want no smoke. Trae Young can guard.
Listen,
better than Trae Young, yeah.
Everything Kyrie does doesn't amount to winning. I'm sorry.
Neither is Trae Young. Let's not do that. Please don't do that. He won more than Trae Young.
Ja does.
Raise your hand if you're an NBA champion. Go ahead, Kyrie.
How long ago was that?
It don't matter.
Come on, don't do that.
Where's Trae Young got to?
All right, can I say got to the Eastern Conference Finals?
I forgot.
See, all right. So hold on.
I forgot.
All right, so hold on. Did we forget?
Didn't win.
All right, so did we forget this? Kyrie went to a loaded Boston team, lost in the second round to a 6 seed. The next year he was hurt. They get to the hold on. See, nothing's never his fault. Hold on. The next year he don't play. They get to the conference finals. Now he goes to Brooklyn. Even though this year they was having a good season in the beginning, disaster. Now you over there in Dallas, disaster.
No, I want to agree with the disaster. I think the disaster, if anything, it came from Ben Simmons. Hey, let's get that clear from Brooklyn.
Hold on. Can we please? Can you give me 2 minutes?
What's up with him?
Right. I'm asking
Ben, let me talk to you real quick. And I'm a cool guy too. I know business stuff, Africa. I'm a good guy, Ben. What's up? Do we need to go in the park and just go play 3 dribbles just so you can remember? Because it's like you was tough. LSU, when you was in high school, tough. And you still tough to this day. it's just like you just lost him.
What happened though?
I think
is it mental? Like what's really going on?
I think it's a mental thing.
But from what?
I think it's a mental. I don't know. I think maybe he lost his cahoots and somebody stepped on him and he just never been the same Ben.
He making his light-skinned brothers look bad, man.
He is, man.
I told you, I'm trying to trade Ben Simmons, man.
It's definitely a mental thing. And sometimes as a professional athlete, when you lose that confidence, man, you got to remember, you got to move. You can't afford to stay in that.
But there's no way in the world all this is from people killing him for passing up a layup. Like, come on, man.
I think he low-key, like at first I thought he was playing.
Come on, man.
Like I thought he was just playing with the people. Now I feel like he lost his marbles. He really lost his marbles. And I really feel like maybe he need to go back to Australia for a year, get himself together, be around his family.
Retire, man. Let somebody else take that spot.
Come to the NBA Africa. We'll love you over there.
Hey.
Matter of fact, I own a team. You come play for us.
Listen,
we'll let you do your thing.
Jared, somebody else deserved that spot.
Well, on our team?
No, just in general, what he's doing, somebody else deserves that spot.
I was about to say, shoot.
Listen, go ahead and take him over there. He don't play over there. Then what?
We take his marketing. We take the marketing. We don't need him to score. We just need his marketing. Now, let's take a picture like this. And we just cheesing.
Now, hold on.
Yeah, that's all we need over there.
Let's talk New York City point guards.
Oh, yeah. I was waiting for this.
Yeah.
We ain't
ducking no smoke. The greatest point guard to come out of New York City is who?
Stephon Marbury. It's not even a debate when people talk about this debate.
All right, you hold on. You gotta explain that though. You ain't gonna just do that like that. Please explain.
Stephon Marbury has the best overall career, streets, pro, college put together as an overall package. He is the best.
Now that you put it like that,
he did his thing. I'm not a New York guy, but I'm a basketball guy. He did his thing from Lincoln, before Lincoln,
right,
to Lincoln, Georgia Tech, left after. So he was what? He left freshman or sophomore year?
Freshman year.
So one of the first one and dones.
Wow. Is he?
We don't talk about that. One of the first point guards to be a one and done.
Live up to the hype.
Live up to the hype. 20-9. 20-9 his whole career. After his NBA career, he goes to China. He has a museum. He has a statue of him. He has a museum based on of Stephon Marbury. The greatest, the GOAT. Mic drop. Mic drop.
Now, some guys got Kemba Walker.
Why?
The UConn run. What he did at Rice. Hey, listen, I'm just throwing
fried
it out there.
Rice. Fried rice. You hear me? Fried rice.
I like this Harrington guy, man.
Hey, look.
He got a lot of Harlem in him.
Hey, that's fried rice. You hear me?
Wow.
And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Lance Stephenson had a better career than Kemba Walker.
No, you got to explain that. You cannot get off this podcast. Hold on. And me and you had a talk, and you dead serious. You said Lance Stephenson is the second best guard to come out of New York.
I'm not going to say he's the second best guard to come out of New York, but I say we have to put respect on his name.
Why?
In terms of that. Because
why?
His sustainability in the NBA. Lance Stephenson is still playing in the NBA to this day.
You think he can still play right now?
Did he play last season?
So explain how he had a better career than Kemba. You have to explain that.
One, his high school career and Kemba's high school career. Who had a better one?
Okay, he had a better career at Lincoln. Okay, I agree to that.
Is he not the number one scorer in New York's history?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm not even a New York guy, AllBall.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just stating some things that I know.
Okay,
I'm a youngin.
That's all I need you up here. Go ahead.
Big bro, I'm little bro. But I think he's number one when it comes down to scoring in New York high school history.
All right. Who had a better college career? Not even close.
Kemba.
Okay.
Kemba.
Now let's
stay 4 years.
Okay, Kemba.
Oh.
Okay.
How many last day?
Was he one and done?
I think he was born ready.
Yeah, born ready.
I think Kemba had to keep cooking in the oven a little bit.
Sir Lancelot.
I think he had to cook in the oven a little bit. So by the time he got to the NBA, he was already, 22, 23? Grown man. Born ready, got to the NBA 19, 20. Came in, did his thing.
Making some good points. Okay, now hold on.
Still there to this day.
Okay, now hold on. Let's go to the NBA. who had more All-Star appearances? Like, who had a better career? Come on now.
Lance. What's sustainable? Where's Kimba? Kimba had that Ben Simmons thing going on right now. And Kimba, I respect what you got going on. But I'm talking about in terms of mentality, that's not the same Kimba Walker.
What you think happened?
New York.
Come on, man. Y'all not gonna be doing that to us. Y'all not gonna keep doing that to us.
He tore his knee up.
He went to Dallas. What happened? He went to Dallas with Luka. We not gonna keep blaming everything on the Knicks. He went to Dallas
with Luka. He wasn't ready for that shine. He wasn't ready for Luka. And I love Kimba, but Kimba is not the same Kimba we know. He's not. And when we talk about his NBA career, he did great. He had one All-Star appearance. Excellent. Can we Google it?
Yeah.
Let's Google that. It's only one that I remember. I could be wrong.
Let's see.
But we talking about sustainability, fellas. I got to.
How many Lance had?
I got to lower my tone on that.
Listen.
He got 4 All-Star appearances.
You ain't see the setup?
True.
Hold on, you ain't to see the setup. Listen, I'm gonna let you keep talking. What was Lance's?
I don't think Lance got one.
Now we ain't worrying about nobody in the live. We just having real talk now.
Yeah, listen. I don't think Lance got one, but I will say he has a more sustainable career.
Okay, I agree to that. I can agree to that.
But that is tricky though. 4 All-Stars, you got to put some respect on that.
You have to. That's tough.
You got to put and
to be a little guard
too.
Like that,
you got to put a lot of respect on that.
And playing in Charlotte, he got that. So it ain't like he played in an organization where.
That's true.
So and if I'm not mistaken,
because he had them.
Charlotte made it to the playoffs in his duration he was there. Please check that.
Yeah, you got to check that.
Because now that's big. If Kimba got them to the playoffs.
If Kimba listen, you got to debate, and I would love for people to tap. I want to take that to another day too, where people tap in and see what they think about that. Kimba, who had a better career, NBA career, because we already know who had a better overall career.
Right.
We good with Lance for that.
I don't know that. I don't know.
Okay. Who had a better street ball career?
Overall,
who had a better street ball career, Kimba or Lance?
Lance.
Who had a better overseas career?
Overseas?
Why we always?
Kimba never played overseas.
He need to. Why we why we always?
Come on, man.
I respect that. Why we always? Shit on the overseas guys. Don't
do that. We did not do that.
Go with the NBA guys and they go overseas.
No, we did not do that. You said who had a better overseas career. To me, that's null and void when it comes to those two because they play so long in the NBA.
I gotta give it, but Lance did his thing in China. He went over to China and cooked and picked up a couple extra meals on the side.
Let me ask you a question. The overseas, when players go over there like a Lance, do they really get those millions like that? Like that? How how is that possible?
Oh yeah, they get that because they got social capital.
And okay, explain that, please.
People who don't know what social capital is, that's a major following, right? So if we get, who was we talking about earlier? The famous podcast person.
Right. A lot of them do Dreamers Pro Ticket, all them guys.
Yeah, Wallow and Gilly and all
right.
They got social capital.
Okay.
So if they come to a show, they gonna bring their social capital with them.
Got you.
So if Michael Jordan goes to China, he's gonna bring his social capital of Michael Jordan, the shoes, the fans, everything he did to the organization.
Wow.
So they gotta pay you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They gotta pay you straight like that. So
wow.
Yeah, you got that social capital.
So guys go over there
100%. But that's just like Dwight Howard, how he in Taiwan right now, killing. Averaging like 20 rebounds, something crazy.
But it ain't even about that. Just his social capital, him being over there playing is just going to attract.
Bagged up.
So that means wherever he go is selling out the merch, whatever it is, just to see him.
The street,
all that.
The Dwight Howard autographs. Just think about Just think about your ticket sales as an owner.
Now they double and triple. Something that was $10 is $30.
Think about the shirts you can sell.
Wow.
Think about the coffee mugs. Think about the season ticket holders that you can upcharge them.
Because we got So now a guy really like at the White Howard can really go over there and play a season and make $20 million.
He can. He
well, not that much.
He probably won't make 20, but he'll make. Well,
all right.
Depends on where you playing. See, if you taking it to Asia, yeah, you can get that. Or UAE, yeah, you can get that.
So what's the top? What's the top?
Who get paid the most?
Right.
So China gets paid the most probably. Europe, the Euro League, right? Because it's different parts. So like you got A's, B's, you know what I'm saying? So the Euro League, they get bagged up. Shoot, Africa paying too. You know, depending on where you at in Africa, they paying because they got a lot of oil money. You know, places where you got to think about where the business is thriving off their natural resources. So UAE, Dubai, they bagged up. So what you think they're gonna pay their top athletes? You know, like Ronaldo. Ronaldo took a big deal out there because they got that oil money.
Right.
And of course, they're gonna do anything for their sports program, so they're gonna pay you.
Wow.
Iran. Shout out to Edgar Sosa. Edgar told me a crazy story. I ain't gonna say the name, but somebody was making 20 bands a month in Iran.
Wow.
Think about that. Iran. We hear about Iran, we get scared. We like,
right. That's a fact.
Bombs. I don't know what's going on over there. My mama don't want me to go until I say I'm getting 20 bands a month. Then I'm like, okay, I'm out. But like I said, you know, it all depends on your resume and where you at, of course. But yeah, it's a lot of places out there they paying that money.
Wow. So before we get out of here, give me your thoughts on Kansas State. We know who was the hot. You know, you said you played against them.
Yeah, I played against him in high school.
You said in high school.
It was tough.
You think he got a shot? Honest opinion?
Anything is possible. KG said it best. Anything is possible. If you can do it, you can do it. You know, I ain't gonna say you can't do nothing because I done seen some crazy stuff happen. But what I will say from my experience of what I've seen, they like big guards. You know, that's just what it is. I think he's better than a lot of bigger guards, but they might give him a look because if he has that switch on Giannis.
Right, you 6'3", 6'4".
Yummy.
You can hold your own for
a split second
until you can switch back off.
But when you 5'8", it's gonna be tough to hold that for that split second, and you a liability on the court.
Because now I'm picturing me going Giannis.
That's gonna be tough, and you can have all the heart.
Ain't no gonna be tough. Ain't no shot.
You can have all the heart, all the strength, but realistically, 7 foot.
I learned something new today, man. Hey, y'all, all bold Uncle Weiss, man. Jared Harrington been here since 6 something, man. We're gonna get off in a bit, but I learned something new today, man. That like you said, if you play that point guard position, you got to be able to guard the 1 and 2 and the 3 and switch off on that 4.
And switch off on that 4. And then if it's a 1-5 flat or a 1-4 flat, that means it's you and 4, and it's you and the 5. So you go out to switch.
And this is why now, listen, I want to tell you, you don't understand the knowledge you helped us with today. So now we understand why Derrick Rose does not get in the game.
I think Derrick Rose I think Derrick Rose case is different.
Well, all right.
I don't know what his role. No. I don't know what his is.
No, all right. Think about it. What I'm saying is, these coaches, these organizations, they see the players in practice. Think about if you lost a step or two, you're not athletic no more. Remember, now they going on that switch off.
It's true.
But listen.
What Jalen Brunson excuse?
For one, he's probably a little stronger. He's younger. And let's be realistic. We just gave him all that money. He our starting point guard.
Liabilities. I think if you can't shoot the 3 ball at the highest level as a 1, it's gonna be hard for you to really make an impact.
Because even if you look at a Jordan Poole, you understand what I'm saying? Like, but these guys offensively,
he can shoot that basketball.
Right. So
he can shoot that basketball. You know, and it comes down to either you got to strap up like a Drew Holiday, but even with him, he all around.
He's tough.
He's respected as he's known as the #1 defender in the league for as a guard.
Wow.
And I seen his workout regimen, right? The way he works out, strong as an ox,
right?
Mobile, so he works on his mobility every day with Mr. Do It moving out in LA. You know, the dude is efficient. You know, and he plays for more than just himself. So he took a year off. I don't know if y'all remember that when his wife had cancer.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Whatever, but yeah, he went. He took off for the family.
For
Yes,
the family.
Man, he gave up, man.
So
yeah,
playing for something more than just himself. And there's guys like that where you like, man, they really coming to boogie. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys, they young, they
got something to prove.
They just playing.
Yeah, wow.
He got something to prove, but he already got something to prove. He playing for his family.
And also remember, guys like that, man. NBA and the players gave up on guys like that. They ain't think he was gonna come back like, man. He was come back with a vengeance, bro.
Yeah.
People ain't think Brook Lopez still had game.
Yeah.
Look how long he been in the league, and he right now probably defensive player of the year.
Brook Lopez.
Come on,
Brook Lopez.
You like, so give kudos to Milwaukee Bucks for having the right people in office to understand the game.
Who the most underrated guy who you think is the toughest in the league
right now?
You just gonna go Drew?
Underrated, but the toughest. See, Drew Holiday is the obvious. I'm trying to think. Hold on, I'm gonna give you one. I'm going Van Vliet.
Van Vliet tough.
Let me tell you something. Undrafted.
That boy can hoop.
Yo, man. You know, I'm just, I always play devil's advocate. I don't want to go with the obvious. Van Vliet is very underrated.
He can hoop.
Yo, listen, man, he holds his own.
You know who mine is?
Who?
SGA.
Shea Gilchrist.
SGA tough.
That's his guy. He loves Gilchrist.
He tough.
He tough.
SGA tough.
Ooh, yes. Hold on. We're gonna end the show with this one. I know what he want to ask. Yes, get your phone out.
I can't even end the show because I got about 5 more things I got to.
All right, hey, get off your chest. Well, hold on. Yeah. So we ain't gotta end it. Ask the question, because this is a great one. And I ain't seen nobody ask this yet.
SGA or John Morant?
I'm taking Ja.
Hey, now hold on.
I'm taking Ja.
Who's better, SGA or Ja right now?
Now, when we say who's better, are we talking about a 1-on-1, or are we talking about a 5-on-5? 5-on-5. Are we talking about to win the game that day, or are we talking about to win a championship? I'm gonna take Ja.
All right, explain.
I'm gonna take Ja because Ja is able to get his teammates involved, and even the guys that's on the bench are going to be active. And when games like that, championship runs, we need the whole entire team to be supportive. No hate, a great leader. And that's what Ja Morant is. He got everybody, even though he's doing that dumb shit, everybody on his team rocking with him.
And what what I always said? And we kind of had a disagreement. I said, besides Jaren Jackson Jr., that team ain't all that, man.
They ain't all that, but hey, one
them
thing
dudes
about,
is over there. Yo, they overachieving, man.
Man, they confident. And who gave them that?
I ain't gonna lie.
But I will say this, I'm kind of with this. The same thing you see with Ja, I see it with SGA and Oklahoma City. They're right behind the same. When I tell you the same exact way after the game, everything the same. So Ja just got more swag. That's really what it is.
Said the Milwaukee Bucks owners from Africa?
The new one. The one that's about to buy the Bucks.
Okay,
For
yeah.
real?
All right.
Yeah. He's selling the team. Yeah.
Word?
Yeah.
Hook me up.
Yeah, listen.
Hook me up.
You need in on that.
I'm telling you.
Hold on. Now, what are some of these things you want to get off your chest? Right. Hey, we already spoke about the Knicks. We ain't doing that tonight. We already did that.
I want to go street ball.
Let's do it.
I want to go street ball now.
Let's do it.
Ray for Austin or your man
Booker.
Come on.
Now I'm going. See, listen. Oh man, I seen them both. I seen them in their primes. Rayford is a beast. But if we talking strictly street ball, not college, not NBA, not career, just street ball, Booker the best I ever seen. And let me explain why. He didn't turn the ball over. He didn't double dribble. He didn't travel.
Could he shoot?
The mid-range, yes. But nobody in street ball was knocking down no three-point shots. Let's not do that. Man, when we talking street ball, Skip was not knocking down no three-point shots. Skip would, man. Listen, I'm speaking for the era that I remember, the Skip era, that whole era. Nobody cared about knocking down jump shots. Them dudes shaking and baking, running it fast, breaking. They was dumping it off, and you was slamming it.
Who is the best that never made it?
To the NBA? God rest his soul, Ali Mo.
Yeah, Ali Mo, he was about 6'6", 6'7".
About 6'7", 6'8",
Couldn't
man.
do it.
Dribble the ball and he could shoot.
When I first see him, I thought he was KG.
Listen,
when he had that off the backboard, come right back to him.
Right.
You remember that? I thought he was KG.
Wow.
But that wasn't KG that whole time. It was Ali Mo. Dang.
Street ball, he might be the best. God rest his soul. That was my brother too, man. Good guy, man. He might be the best that never made it. I'm going with him or Booger. Like, I seen Boog. My man Mook, all of us. We seen it. And this ain't saying that he my guy, none of that. Nah, I ain't doing none of that. Listen, man. I ain't never seen nobody run no breaks like that. He'll tell you to your face, I'll make anybody good. That's what a point guard job is to do.
Yeah.
You
One thing about it, New York, y'all produce point guards.
No. Who says that though?
That's real.
He told me, yo, all ball, I'll make you nice.
Damn.
Who says that? Like, you gotta really think of that. So, but for number one, I would have to go Ali Mo because the size, man. He's a 6'8" point guard.
You know, I would love to see him. Y'all ever seen Baby Shaq play?
Of course, from DC.
I want to see Ali Mo versus Baby Shaq. That's the matchup I want to see.
Now, hold on. But Shaquille O'Neal, the real Shaq, I remember we used to watch N1, man. That shit was legendary. He told Baby Shaq to his face during the live when they was broadcasting. Yo, he could make it to the league.
Yeah. I grew up watching, Baby Shaq.
Right. How tall is he?
Baby Shaq about 6'3".
Now let me ask you a question.
He did 20 years.
But he would have to play the one. Yeah. Could he play the one?
I could see him like a Draymond on a wing. I could see him like a Draymond on the wing, like a 3. But he's 6'3", but he's bouncy. He could shoot it.
I seen him do a move, shake, spin.
And
almost break the rim down. I said, God damn.
He aggressive. You know what I'm saying? He like SpongeBob with a handle. Like SpongeBob with a handle and a shot and just an overall good feel for the game.
Who were some of the DC guys in the streets, man?
Yeah, definitely.
That was super tough.
Definitely Baby Shaq. White
DC,
chocolate.
Maryland.
White Chocolate's nice.
He can shoot too.
Silent Assassin was nice.
What about my guy, Prime Objective?
Prime Objective was nice.
That's the first person I seen come to Rucker and pull from half. And he like 6'8". When I say pull from half. Remember, I seen all this, bro.
We had it. Pull up a dude on YouTube named P Shitty.
Spell it P
Shitty. He cooked Kevin Durant, and it's on the YouTube. I'm not making it up.
All right, when he cooked Kevin Durant, was this like
he killed them? Was
this OKC Kevin Durant or Texas?
This was. I want to say this was Texas going. Seattle going into
where he cooked him at?
Very far.
And they got the footage?
It's right there. Yeah.
Oh, how tall was he?
About 2.
Gave KD the business.
Yeah, but I mean, KD gave him business too. They both had 30-something.
AV, we know cross country Damian Daniels a problem. Yeah,
he had both of them, but like I said, it's for people out there, they just can do it.
Your opinion? Remember, I know New York, UDC.
Oh man, I love this one. You already know
who's the best to come out of DC streetwise. Street ball.
To be honest, probably Trouble Smith. Kurt Bone, Trouble Smith. Trouble Smith had to be the best to come out because he was 5'10", but man, he a legend, right? He could just do it,
right?
He'll take you in a post. He'll take you on the outside, give you that work. Everybody had a nice handle, DC Maryland. We got a nice smooth herky jerky
smooth
type
with the kids silk and all that.
Yeah, we got a lot of smooth. Guy. So he had that, man, and he was definitely a legend. But don't sleep on KD. KD made a name off street ball too.
Yeah,
KD was playing outside.
What was his
13,
name in the
14.
streets?
KD. Yeah, he was the one at 13 years old.
And what I always say, this platform, when I always said this, when I talk to KD or dudes like that, I want to talk about the street aspect of it.
Nigga, he was
tough.
He was tough. Like they primed him to be KD at 12, 13 years old. They knew he was coming up. He was pulling up from 2 feet behind half 3-point line.
Hold on.
At 13.
One of the best point guards to ever do it. Kareem Reed, man, the best kept secret.
Now I heard about him. I
Come
never
on,
seen
man.
you play, big homie.
Yeah,
but
Arkansas,
I
if I'm
definitely
not
heard about you.
mistaken, he lead assists in Arkansas, won a whole bunch of championships at Rutgers.
Was you lefty?
Yeah. The best kept secret. Come on, man. That's
Mm-hmm.
family right there, man. One of the greatest point guards to come out of New York City.
Look, I was just talking about New York. You know, y'all great point guard play. Can't shoot a lick. Kareem, I hope you can shoot. You can't shoot a lick out here, though.
Nah, a lot of guards, man.
Y'all got the point guard play, though.
Listen, you got Kareem, you got Booger, you got Sham guard, you got Jamal Tinsley.
God, you ever seen him play in real life?
Come on, man. Yeah.
What was he like in real life?
Tough. Listen, if you reach to try to get that ball on crossover, you'll scrape your hands on that floor, man.
He one of them guys. You see,
he didn't play a lot of street ball though.
Really?
Nah, that's the thing. He didn't play a lot of street ball.
So, do you think he had the best handle ever to come out of New York?
Hey, Kareem Reed, man, come up here for 5 minutes if you got to. No.
Does God Sham God have the best handle in New York history? That's what I want to know.
I need Kareem Reed to answer that.
When I see the highlights, you got to remember that's before my time.
Right.
So I'm seeing the highlights. I'm not seeing it in person like y'all seen it in person. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm seeing the highlights and I'm seeing him coming down the court like that, I'm like, God damn.
Remember, his handle was so crazy. Kobe wanted him to teach him how to dribble like that.
He got a move named after him.
The Sham guard.
He got a move named after him. So I'm like, I do that. So I'm like, man.
But now, once again, when we talking handles, listen, you got to remember, man, you got Ross Strickland.
Oh,
you got Kenny Anderson. You got Pearl Washington. Listen, man, you got Skip the Malou. You got Book. Listen, that's what I'm saying. It's so, listen, street ball wise, man, when we just talking handles, listen, bro, that's tough.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. From the highlights I seen, God Sham God, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Yeah, that was on some whole other stuff.
That low down there like that.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe Sebastian Telfair too.
Bashy was tough.
Why did he just go straight to the league? No. Why did he do that year at Louisville? My bad, my mistake. Why did he just do that year at Louisville?
Oh, you saying he should have went to Louisville?
Yes.
Why?
He wasn't ready.
Need the money, bro. Listen, like we got to talk real. 15 million from Adidas.
That's true.
Lottery pick.
That's true.
Living in Coney Island with the family.
That's true.
I need this paper, bro.
And I respect that. Shout out to Bassey.
So,
shout out to Bassey.
Yeah. I mean,
but was that paper going somewhere a year after? Because he could have took the same route as Steph and did a one and done.
Can't take that chance. Remember, he wasn't Steph.
He was a New York City LeBron.
He shouldn't have went straight to the league.
Right.
He shouldn't have went to St. John's. Right. To me, that was I wouldn't like. To me, that was a mistake. He's on cover of Sports Illustrated, bro, in high school. Oh, Felipe Lopez. But yeah, I think the Sebastian, that hype with him and LeBron that year, which we knew LeBron was gonna be number one. But the way that hype was around Bashy, then he had the movie, which was a great movie, Through the Fire.
I love a movie.
To have all of that, I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, right. I'm not going to Louisville because now, what if you get hurt? Or what if you go to Louisville and don't have a spectacular season and your stocks drop?
You're right.
So, I understand why he went. It's just now that hard work that you was talking about that you got to put in.
Yeah.
7 days a week, 2-3 times a day. To me, that's where he might have made a problem for himself at because he was good enough, man.
Yeah, Bassey, man, I think he could have had a legendary career, and I really feel like he should have took it to China a lot earlier too, to really get his bag up.
Yeah,
even more, because I know he got into that little, whatever fiasco he got into.
But it be the knowledge too, Jet, man. Dudes don't be knowing.
Dudes don't want to know. They don't try to get outside themselves. So I can't, I ain't know. But we got to go find and seek. And a lot of people don't want to get out that comfort zone.
Because it's a lot of dudes making a living overseas, man, making good money.
Yeah. They making more money than a lot of NBA guys.
What's the top paying overseas? Meaning like
man, I wouldn't even know because it's now you're talking about oil money.
All right, let's talk realistically. I'm not talking about a super duper star Dwight Howard and all that. But let's say Marquise Noel. Let's say he don't make it to the league, but he can go have a great career overseas.
Marquise Noel's case is different too because he don't have a resume. He don't have a pro resume. So it's like when Europe especially respects Europe, right? They respect Europe more than they respect NBA.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
So it's like it's a whole stigma going around now. It's harder to score in Europe than it is to score in the NBA.
Okay.
You know, you heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why Luka, it looks so easy. But realistically, it's hard to score over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's hard to score over there.
Nobody's averaging 30.
No, not even if you're LeBron. Because the spacing is so tight, the rules are so different. The ball can be on the rim, you can slap it off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different coaches may bench you. You may score 30 this game and then get benched the next game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not your world no more. And you got to adjust to that. And that's what a lot of people who's not really ready to adjust to. Because maybe they don't like you that morning. I was on a team with I went D3. I was on a team with a McDonald's All-American. He got cut. Not because he was not nice, you know. He just, didn't fit.
And also, you were saying, like in overseas with the contracts, they may have it where you got to score 20. If you score 19, they could cut you.
My rookie year when I went to Mongolia, they told me directly over the live ended. Yeah, Zuckerberg knows some shit.
I think they all trying to look like the same app. Like they're trying to ban TikTok.
Yeah. But TikTok is made by an Asian company. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the guy that owns TikTok said he don't even let his kids use TikTok. How about that?
None of those tech guys do that.
But when it comes down to TikTok in Asia, they only push education. We don't see women and all this other stuff we see on TikTok over here. We only see, and that's the fucked up part of it. Exactly. Get a swipe it all day long. My son is addicted. I don't know if you use the iPad
now. Man. Yeah. Gotta try to break them out early.
Tell you. But the best thing my father could ever do is not give me a phone to 10th grade. Straight like that. That's the best thing because I wasn't used to phones. I wasn't used to cable. So I was living a whole different world. Everybody be coming back talk about BET and all that. I don't. Yeah, unless I'm over my cousin's house. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. We watching something. Most of the time we outside anyway. So it was like my whole dynamic was just different.
Right.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, that overseas is so much different.
So they gotta have that in the contract with, like you said. You got to score this. If you don't score that, they're going to cut you?
Yeah, they go. You got to come out there for a reason. And then you're an import. You know what I'm saying? So when you're an import, everything is your fault. Because you are the import. You're the guy getting paid the most. They bring you over there, so you got to perform. If you don't perform, it's going to cut you and go bring somebody else over there. And sometimes they do you so grimy, they'll bring the dude over there beforehand. I've seen this happen. They bring the dude over there beforehand, make y'all practice against each other for a week.
Wow.
And then they make the decision. Both of y'all be over there. So you already know they willing to cut you right there in front of your face. Like, we bring another guy just to test it out and see what's going on.
So overseas, there's a whole lot. It ain't just simple, just going over there.
It's cutthroat. That's why everybody ain't gonna make it over there. Because you gotta love that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love that. And then the times are different. So when you call your girl, call your mother, they ain't gonna answer the phone because they sleep. So you gotta deal with all that, take that on the chin. People go crazy over there.
Wow.
That's why they end up in the wreck.
Damn.
Ball drop.
No, it's because think about if you nice like that, but it's like you can't handle that.
And they not saying, my whole thing, I'm not saying you're not nice. You know what I'm saying? You could be better than me, but I can handle it mentally better than you. So it's like, I'm going to win. I mean, I'm going to be a better professional than you because I'm able to sacrifice more.
How important is it knowing how to be a professional?
It's everything. That is your resume. That's going to determine how far you make it. That's going to determine the moves you make, the way your career is going to go, the way you have control over your own career. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know how we know how important it is to be a professional? Yesterday we was at the game. You know who's still getting the job?
Know that.
DJ Augustine.
Super pro.
Right? Yo, listen.
I hear a lot of stories about how he was a great veteran.
Yo, bro, listen. Charlotte. He's on the Houston Rockets. Nobody even knew that. We at the game chilling, right? Shoot around.
DJ Augustine.
Look. He got the beard, so it was hard to recognize him. He got the Rick Ross.
15 years in the league.
Probably more than that. Look. I'm like, oh, that's DJ Augustine. They said they just signed him.
Come before KD at Texas?
Look that up real quick, Fabe. But the point is,
that's crazy.
Being a good dude, a good locker room dude, like you said, and a professional, you get calls just to fill in the roster space.
Oh yeah, call me, y'all. I'm a great guy. I clap. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'll be a team leader,
and that's what they probably told DJ.
Oh,
come through.
Oh yeah,
take this million and some change.
And some can adapt, and some can't let go of that spotlight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people are really like, they want to compete. So they're like, man, I don't want to be sitting on the bench and I'm better than them. Nah, you got to get all that off your brain.
All that ego. Yeah.
It don't matter about how good you are after a certain point. It don't matter about how well organization can like you and keep you. You know what I'm saying? And how nice you are to other people.
He was there the year after. He left the year after. Were they together?
That's crazy. KD better leave for how long? 15 years.
So Augustine got 15 in.
15 years. People got kids that's 11, 12 years old. He been in the league for 15 years and we forgot about him. But every year he racking them up. He probably got a Nike deal and all. We
all type of
We don't even know. We don't even
just
think
low
about
key
that.
smooth.
Just low key, real.
Ain't got to pay for nothing, do nothing.
Man, silent partner, silent.
Show up and stay in shape.
Man, he don't really got to be in crazy shape.
No, I know, but just can't look crazy. But
can't look crazy. But
sit at the end of the bench.
He's not in his peak,
like you said.
Shape.
Get up, clap.
Oh yeah, probably 2 minutes a game, if that. Just come in, run, call a play. You know.
So the international players, are they way more prepped to be or polished to be a professional compared to the NBA guys?
It's different because it's like you still gonna have a media presence in both sides, but overseas you got to deal with a lot more, right? So it's like you got to deal with a language barrier. Let's start there. Before anything, you got to deal with, okay, I can't even understand what my coach is saying, so you might have a translator. Now you bring KD into that situation, you're gonna be like, what? I can't even understand what you're saying.
Right.
So I don't know if I'm making you mad or making you happy. You feel me? I'm not worrying about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to hoop.
You know what I want to ask you? Hold on, man. While y'all coming in, man. All ball Uncle Weiss, man. We got Jared Harrington in the building. Dime dropper. Let me ask you a question. I know you know about Cam Thomas.
Yeah, I like Cam.
What you think is going on over there? Why is he not getting no playing time?
I think Cam is having a battle because he knows he can produce at that level.
Right.
He's killed. I ain't gonna say he killed KD and all that, but he won some games in one-on-ones against KD, Cavalry, who else?
James Harden.
Boom. So he can say, man, I don't beat James Harden, KD, and all that, man, one-on-one. You can't tell me that I can't go out there and score 30.
Right.
So what you doing? So his thing is, it's probably a coaching conflict, realistically. And he's not trying to buy into whatever role they want him to play.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's exactly what's going on, realistically. That's the only thing that's going on. He's not trying to buy into the role that they want to give him. And realistically, the role may not be something that, I may agree with, he may agree with, but it's not our decision.
Right. Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And then you're not KD, so you don't get no say-so right now. You tough. You and Jordan Poole situation. Y'all tough for sure, but you don't get that say-so.
But Jordan Poole got that money, though.
Jordan Poole got that ring, too.
Right. And he played a major part in getting that ring. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you still young booty in the game. You know what I'm saying? Even though you different, you special. No, it ain't your world right now. So when you get 28, 29,
so that
cool.
Does that go into the part of understanding how to be professional?
Yeah, it goes. But at the same time, too, some of these people are in different elements that I would never understand because I haven't been in it. So I haven't been a McDonald's All-American. I haven't been to Duke in Kansas, right? So I don't know what that spoiled mentality means by the time I get to the NBA. So it's like me, I'll be looking into it like, man, I'm grateful for the opportunity. What you need me to do? You need me to go over there and, shoot and do some push-ups? All right, cool, let's do that. And he like, man, I already shot. You tell me I got to shoot again for what? I'm going to shoot again later on. Okay. See the difference? You know what I'm saying? It's a mentality thing. So it's like I'm coming into it with a different type of hunger.
Wow.
And then again, I haven't got a $150 million contract too. So it's like certain things that you can tell me that you can't tell him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, worst case, all right, cool. You bench me. Somebody gonna play me next year. So all I do is just wait it out. So I just sit here, be miserable. All right, coach, this is what I'm gonna do. All right, fuck it. And then when it's time for me to get traded, boom, I'm happy again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the realistic part of it.
Listen, man, it's a lot of in and outs to this, man. And when there's millions and billions involved, listen, man, it's rough.
It's rough. All right, so look, it was a thing going around with it. A guy said something about LeBron, where LeBron is an advocate for Nike. Nike, y'all know he gave Nike gave him $1
billion or something like
$1 billion, but he also gave him a facility in Nike's headquarters in Oregon. So they have a whole LeBron James center.
Okay.
And so a lot of people was mad at him because they were saying that Nike is using the different people in Asia or China to build the shoes for low income. So basically they working for like $1 or if that a day. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all was LeBron, of course I already know the answer, but they giving you all this stuff, but you committed some type of act against some type of mental slavery, humanity. What you doing?
Give me that billion. I ain't thinking about that.
We're not thinking about that.
Right.
We're not thinking about that at all. But that's something that people don't really think about, man. Are we gonna let the money, deter us?
Right.
And be our God for a sense?
That's never factored in. That's a great point.
Man.
What should be done?
I'm gonna take care of my family. So it's like I ain't gonna care what y'all gotta say about me, because at the end of the day, shoot, I don't know what my shoes being made, with my shirt being made, with my jeans being made, but all I know, I gotta take care of my folks. So it's like at that point, I'm gonna just go ahead and get that money. But everybody's different, man. And it's interesting. I wanted to bring it up because it was an interesting topic when I was like, man, I never really thought about how they may feel in terms of humanitarian, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LeBron got mad. He's like, bro, we're in China right now. You're talking crazy. So, but then everybody shot back at LeBron. Your sneakers are made in China, bro. Relax. That's a big deal. That's definitely a conversation all the time, and it's part of the whole Michael Jordan thing too. Like, are you a capitalist or are you a righteous guy?
Like, Michael Jordan, and it's funny because I seen y'all said that, who's a better businessman, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson. I'm gonna say it's tough. Because realistically, Michael Jordan does invest in the prisons.
Yeah. We all know that.
It's not good business, man. It's good business, but it's not morale. Good business.
Yeah, that's a point.
But at the same time, it's like Magic Johnson has done a lot of great things with the movie theaters. I would want to throw in Shaq in that conversation.
Now, Shaq can see how them dudes is the face, man. I'm just being honest, man.
It's true.
It ain't good. They not making the business deals, man.
Shaq owns the rights to Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, he named a couple of them.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Is that good business?
Yeah, that's good business. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's good business.
If he owned the rights to like a Malcolm X, would that be good business? Would you look at it any differently between?
No.
Would you look at it any differently between Marilyn Monroe and Malcolm X? Yeah.
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah. If you want to own a Malcolm X, take that and then give it to the family.
Ah, okay.
And
Yeah.
It is good because at least Shaq's the guy who convinced to do that. Whoever else owns it.
But what about the basketball player from years that bought all those Wendy's.
Oh yeah. He's a great businessman.
Right. So when we talk about business, remember, let's not just automatically go with the flash.
But we know how he did that though.
How?
He was already an NBA player, and then on his off seasons, he went to go work.
Right. But that's still a business mind to understand, invest in that, and to do that.
I feel like more athletes can do that, and this is my whole thing. Where I'm doing acquiring the teams and leagues and all that,
right?
Because we have such an opportunity to be leaders, natural born leaders, right? Step outside of ourselves, and we do a good job of that in sacrificing on the sports end. But when we come down to the business and outside of sports, it's like we go dumb.
Yeah.
So I like moves like that when you're able to do, something different at the same time you're doing, sporting at a high level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm an advocate for that. So I like the way he did that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Like I said, man, it depends on what kind of business you like. It depends on what kind of business you want to do. Like I said, Magic and Shaq and guys, listen, man, great business guys. But at the end of the day, it's their name and their face.
Social capital.
Yes, it's what they represent. So, at the end of the day, it wouldn't be great if Magic wasn't who he was. So I from that aspect, I get it. But to say he's a great business guy, I don't know.
Starbucks?
Right. That's the thing. With Starbucks, he had to learn that business. He sat down, he was out the game. He had to sit down and learn, wait, what's this? He sat there and learned that craft of that style of business. Into the corporate business, into the corporate industry.
Okay.
That's real estate.
Right.
Okay.
The real estate side of McDonald's. The legal side of McDonald's. They make more money off real estate and the law and legal fees than anything else. McDonald's, not the burgers.
That's real.
So you gotta know that.
Do y'all talk about rap on this show?
You talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Who the greatest rapper?
Oh. If you ask an old school guy like me, it takes 7 MCs, put them in a line. It'll take 7 more before I go for my. For me, it's Rakim.
Over Nas?
Yeah. Nas not even in my top 5. Ooh. It's not disgusting.
I don't agree with that. And let me.
You want to hear my top 5?
I do.
Rakim, Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls. I said Tupac. And you want to hear my 5th? 50 Cent. How's that crazy? You know how many songs he wrote for people and how consistent he's been?
50 Cent is a better businessman than he is.
And then Nas and Jada gets in that next 5 for me.
Is 50 Cent a better businessman than he is a musician, or is it too early to say?
He sold a lot of records.
He sold a shit ton of records. And don't forget about G Unit.
He sold a lot of records. So I'm not going to sit there and say he's better at this than music.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he's a better businessman though. Vitamin Water, his thing with the producing, with Power, BMF, everything he's doing with that, he made some great investments.
So hold on, let me ask y'all a question. Who's better at business, Jay-Z or 50 Cent?
Jay-Z.
Why?
Because Jay-Z is a billionaire. Period.
How do we know 50 not a billionaire?
Because he's not.
Okay, I'm just asking.
And he will be. He will be in the next. It's definitely in the next 5 to 10 years. He will be for sure. But Jay-Z his portfolio is too verse. He got the art. He got the art. You know what I'm saying? He got the woman.
Let me know if
that was a hell of an investment getting Beyonce.
Huh? I mean, I understand. I understand.
He got Rockefeller.
Turn me up. Number 1.
He got Rockefeller. He got Rihanna.
Kanye,
a billionaire.
Yeah.
So it's like it's also around the people you put on and put around you. 50 Cent got Tony Ayo. We got Tony Ayo.
Yeah, but look at all the opportunities he's doing. We're giving actors and actresses jobs.
Is he doing that, or is his producers? I mean, his people that he's putting around him doing that.
Listen, he don't.
Is he handpicking everyone?
Yeah, of course he is. You know why? He handpicked Monique. Was nobody giving Monique a job?
True.
He has something to do with them young
Baltimore,
people.
True.
He has something to do with them young people getting in there. He probably spoke to Big Meech and my son. That's 50. That ain't them producers.
True. True.
So, you know, and let's be realistic. Without 50, I'm not watching them shows. If
I'm
50
not
ain't got
watching.
anything to do with it, I ain't watching them.
I'm not. Well, BMF, I'm gonna watch this because of the story legendary. But the other Jason, no, I'm not watching. You right.
That goes back to business and marketing. I think 50's a marketing genius.
Yeah.
He's a marketing genius. I think he understood who he was, what he was selling, and he pushes that.
So
1,000%.
is it a big difference between being a good businessman and being a good marketing person?
You have to be a good marketing person. You have to be a good marketing person to be a good businessman. 100%.
Okay.
Look at Kanye. Kanye is the best marketer the best black marketer that we've had in this generation.
How much more toxic can you get and you still flip it?
It's a reason why he's being so toxic. Kanye is also one of the smartest.
Right.
And he listens.
Ahead of his time.
Yeah, he listens. And when I say he listens, I'm not talking about he's listening to what the people are saying right now. I'm talking about what Dame was telling him
right.
to do. Listen.
And he bring young people in and listen to them.
Boom.
You see, Adidas wants him back.
Yeah, because they made a mistake.
That's crazy. And they broke up with Beyonce today.
But that's not really crazy.
That's Kanye.
Listen,
I think that's that beautiful mind.
Them
wanting
Kanye back is not really crazy. It's like breaking up with a girl. And then you realize that's the best girl I ever had. I ain't gonna get better. I love her and I miss her.
Yeah.
Hey man, he's the money maker. Y'all made a mistake.
Man, that dude is the prime example of be before you become. That's my motto.
Yes.
And he is the prime example that la wait till I get my money. You feel
Only
me?
black people say that. Wait till I get my money right.
And he not playing though. You can tell me nothing, right? Are you saying something? You can't. He said everything he was going to do.
That's a fact.
Even before, early on,
I like that.
The camera, you see documentaries.
I like that.
As much as toxic as he's been to anybody, you still can't doubt the
master manifester.
Right.
I'm a believer of manifestation.
Who's the favorite MC you listen to
right now?
Yeah.
Well, I was bumping Nas on the way over here.
Wow. His last album?
No, I was
trash. King's Disease, trash.
I didn't.
Exactly.
I didn't.
Really my point.
In as much.
Serious interlude. On fire. Don't do that.
I listen to a lot of Nas. I like Kendrick. I like J. Cole. I like a lot of DC rappers. They young guys.
Got you.
I like a lot of J Electronica. Y'all ever heard of J Electronica?
Yeah. They got one song, man. He got
a couple little. See, I like something with some message behind. I don't like all the shoot 'em up, kill 'em up, bang bang. I can't listen to that all day long.
Jay-Z versus Nas. Who you got?
Are we talking about
rapper? You gotta go.
Are we talking about songs catalog?
Yes.
Jay-Z.
Okay.
Catalog Jay-Z. Per rapper, Nas.
Tupac is smoking all of them.
As a what?
However you want to look at it.
No.
Songs.
That's my favorite all time.
No.
Songs, catalog.
Catalog, no. He's not smoking.
Okay.
Catalog is crazy.
He's not smoking Jay-Z.
Listen.
No, don't. Before we answer that, we have to be really honest and include his underground.
Listen.
And you're a New York guy.
All right. And all right, and then we can include the Hawaiian Sophies and all that. Terrible. Yeah. What are you talking about? If we go in, listen, me against the world.
Tupac didn't have enough time to have stuff like that.
Me against the world, All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli is better than what any of them dudes ever did. Me against the world.
Yeah, but listen, it's another thing. Jay-Z had more time to build his catalog. You're right, but his catalog is more lengthy. You feel me? So he had more time.
Tupac was listen, man. Y'all asking me a question. I'm just saying when we talking catalogs. Listen, man, that dude was crazy.
So you think lyrically, you think he the best ever?
No, I don't think he's the best ever, but he's up there.
Who's the best ever?
For me, I'm going Rakim. Man ain't cursed. Man was ahead of his time.
That's before my time. I ain't gonna.
All right. So then, okay, we want to be for real.
You feel me?
Jay-Z is up there, but then I'm going Biggie Smalls. Sorry.
What is Big L for you?
Big
sound better now?
Dom said we hearing the same thing twice. Hey man, Big L was a legend, bro. Big L was tough. Lyrically, he had the swag, everything.
He was ahead of his time.
And let's not understand, Jay-Z was around them dudes. He got some of that swag and that flow from that kid.
He did.
Yes.
Listen, man, R.I.P. Big L. That boy was tough.
Big L was
He
ahead of
said
his time.
we hearing it twice.
Yeah, he said we hearing it twice.
Because of me.
Is ours muted?
Maybe.
Let's see if ours is muted. Ours, maybe it's because I was muted. See how it sound now, y'all.
How does it sound now?
And is it because of me?
Hey, Dime, see how we sounding now?
Are we good now? Say something, Faye.
I just heard you right now.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you on it when you just yelled. Yo.
Yo.
You hear how it sounds? Oh, you got your headphone.
I mean, it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, because I muted.
Yeah, you muted me. Sounds good now. Yeah, it's because
Okay,
it wasn't muted.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Good.
They go Booger Smith right there.
What's the big? We were just talking about you.
Hey, Boog. What up, Boog?
Best handles of all time.
Come on. Hold on.
Who got the best handles
Now, let's
of
see.
all
Hold on.
time in New York history? And you should know, big homie. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta also
Let's see if he come in the building.
I'm a young gun. I didn't see it. All I see is the highlights. Highlights. God sham God.
All right, let's see if he come up. Hey, Boog. Here you go. There he go. Come on, man.
Sorry.
Yo, what up? Come on, man. Get in the camera. Don't do that. Look, he like, hold up, Martha. Yo, we can't hear you.
It may be because we in
No. He gotta put something on. Nah.
I got
I got you. No, I got you, Boog. We got you.
Got you now.
You hear me now?
Yeah. I got you. Hey, Boog, listen, real quick. Keep the camera steady. Because we've been on for 3 hours. We about to get out here in a minute. Hold on. So let me introduce you. Hey, Boog. This is my guy, Jared Harrington, man. Listen, ill basketball story. He play in NBA Africa, man.
What's up, my done?
Listen, he only 25 years old. Hey, talk to him. That's one of the best to ever do it.
Let me tell you. Okay, look, I'm 25, right? Young bunk. I didn't get to see my OGs do it. I only see the highlights. From the highlights, I think God Sham God had the best handles in New York history. Prove me wrong.
Oh, yeah. Highlights is good. He's got a good handle. His shit is great. That nigga got a handle. But his handle great. Mine's is like, I could get out of like 3-4 people at one time. He can't. His shit is good. He'll get past one person. But two, come double team, he gonna have problems. Then he's nice, but his handle ain't like
we talking about handle. Stop being humble. Is it you?
Yes indeed.
I told you.
And they know that. They know. I used to sleep with the basketball. Sham God and them, they got good. Like I ain't hear about them like into high school. They said, yo, skit. I said, oh, that's Ray for Austin. I just started hitting them. But the nice niggas I was hearing about was Sham Dude, Teddy. The people I was hearing about Harlem, they wasn't around then. They just got good as they get older. They had more people pushing behind them. That's what they had.
I got one for you. The best point guard to come out of New York. Go.
Me. We got Mel Tinsley. We got Stephon Marbury, Skip, and I'm going with Shamgar. But older is Kenny Anderson, Pearl Washington,
Rod.
Danny. It's just, son, there's so many nice niggas.
Okay, look. We've been on for 3 hours. It's time to get spicy. We got to get spicy. I don't need a top 5. I know you in the top 5. I know everybody. We need a number 1. I say Stephon Marbury. Go.
No, me, then Stephon Marbury.
Tell me why.
Because me, I work harder than Stephon Marbury.
Listen. So, yeah, I told you that's my dude.
I work harder than Stephon Marbury, and it was like his shit was like giving. He's spoiled. He wasn't going to work. He only was working with people come get him. I was working with niggas to sleep. I sleep with a basketball. Wherever I go, my basketball goes. Nobody had to get me to work out. I work out on my own. I learned everything I know on my own. the people who I grew up, half of them was getting taught, getting passed the ball to, all that training. They had that. I never had no NBA training. I trained myself.
Hey, Bull, real quick, come on. You already know how we give it up. Listen, tell them some of the things you used to do to keep your handle crazy. Meaning, like, remember you used to say you used to dribble by the street, you walking around, you throwing the ball behind a pole, just little things that people take for granted that they don't know that make your handle better.
Yeah, because I used to dribble with a tennis ball. Nobody used to never dribble a tennis ball because in a handball, if you could throw a handball between your legs and behind your back, a handball is little. And if you could control that, imagine what you could do with a big basketball.
That's a fact.
All you got to do, you got to stay with the ball. See, they was half of these, they was out here doing, they wanted fame. They played basketball for money, to get love and girls. I love basketball. I ain't play basketball for that. I play basketball to stay out of trouble, and this is what I love to do. I mastered that. And they ain't mastered. They just started getting good when they seen Soul in the Hole, when they seen this niggas is coming out the street. This nigga.
You ever seen Soul in the Hole?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, hold on, Book. Tell them about some of the DC guys in the streets that maybe he may know some of their names.
So you know Kurt Smith. You ever played against Kurt Smith? They used to call him Trouble.
Trouble? Nuh-uh.
So Trouble.
Hey, Book, any guys you played with against DC?
I forgot that. Yeah, DC. We played against the best niggas in DC. Them niggas beat us too.
Do you remember any of the names?
I don't remember the names like that, but I remember their faces though.
Them niggas was tough. They was tough.
Yeah, son. Cause
Steve Franchise. Yeah, Steve Francis.
Yeah. Steve Francis was nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Steve Francis was nice. In New York, it's 1,000. I was like, because I was playing with the older guys. When I play with the little guys my age, that was like my son. I'm housing them because I'm playing with grown men. I never played with the people my age, only in like good tournaments. If it's a good tournament, niggas want to take it like AAU.
Yeah.
They say, play your age group. But if I can't play higher, I'm not playing down there. I'd rather play higher than up. If I could play in both, I'm playing in both. But I'm not playing like that. So when I came against them, my mission was like seek and destroy these niggas. I'm not playing on the court. We friends and everything. When I come here, I'm not playing. I'm getting my teammates in guard. People who came to the game, I'm making sure they have a good game. Yo, we play after the game. But when we're on the court, everything's serious. No playing, none of that. And I want to get on the nice niggas. The nice niggas who be nice, oh, he get busy. All right, he ain't getting busy.
Hold on, Bull. Look. This is what niggas say he did. Look, hold on, Bull. Look, Westinghouse versus Brooklyn Tech. Booker threw it through our point guard legs, ran past him and threw it back through his legs, then threw it through his legs again and leapfrogged him. Listen.
This wasn't all in one move. They just started doing this shit. They was like, yo, Bulls, you showing off. I said, nah, my shit is a weapon. I don't come down and like trying to embarrass you. Now, if you reach, now I got to do what I got to do. I'm not like, I ain't disrespecting any one of them, but like brothers, they want to come down and show off. Son, nah, son, we came to win this game. We came to play hard. And it's the shit they got to try to show off. My shit is natural.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, I was using my weapon, throwing it between people's legs behind their back, because he tried to have me trapped, so I got to get out this way. It's not like, yo, I'm coming embarrassing. I'm throwing between your legs.
All in one move.
That shit crazy. Yeah. That shit crazy. I'm trying to picture that.
Hey, Book. Now remember, man, this is family right here. Remember, he young, so you know what I mean. He want to hear these stories. Give him a couple guys that you done killed that was in the NBA that you gave the business.
Stephon, yo, Felipe Lopez, yo, a lot of what's his name? Derek Phelps and stuff.
Hold on. He got it. Hold on. Give him, please, the famous Derek Phelps story where he tried to trap you in the corner and how you got about that and almost broke his knee off.
They sent me because he came from the 76ers camp and shit. So he got hurt. I was in the CBA. That's when the CBA was in OG League. They sent him down. So boom. They said, yo, practice, he come and shit. So I almost broke the nigga ankle again. So boom. Next day, they sent me home because I said, yo, son said, yo, only why they send you home because he came from North Carolina. You just came out from the projects and shit. You just came straight from the projects. You don't got nobody vouching for you. Everybody on this team, look, his father playing the NBA, ex-NBA player. His father was a coach of the NBA player. Everybody who on this team, you just came from the project. So losing you, it wasn't matter. Because boom, you from the nobody I had nobody like, son, yo, hold him down. Nah. Son, they blackball a nigga, son. They say, yo, he hanging with the wrong people. See, son, come on. If they started, yo, you can't hang with this person, you can't hang with this nigga. I love basketball. I will never disrespect basketball. And I won't bring a nigga around me who's gonna disrespect basketball neither.
Yeah.
If you ain't gonna be here, you ain't gonna be around me. Nigga, I fight like I play basketball. I ain't soft. I ain't saying I'm good. You ain't gonna play with me, and you ain't gonna disrespect me when I bring you around my peoples. That's it. You gonna love the game. That's it. Everybody gonna love you. And they like, nah. So they thought I was balanced. Cause I said, yo, I skipped, and these niggas made it, and I ain't made it. I'm the nicest nigga in New York. I ain't, and I'm the nicest nigga coming. So I was on billboards, knee switch beats. Yo, I was playing working.
Yeah, facts.
I made fun coming Sports Illustrated. That's when they really got tight. This ghetto nigga from the streets, he never went to college. He was front cover of Sports Illustrated. They say only Michael Jordan black. Yo, the niggas don't do that shit.
That's
and I was
massive.
on the black and white cover. I wasn't on the new color. I was on the black and white cover.
That's a fact, man. Hey, man, Book, like I said, man, you know, you family, man. Yeah, and I appreciate, because like I said, man, this young man right here, he doing real great things, man, even outside of the basketball. Yeah.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people gonna be hating. Nah, you can't do this, you can't do that. They don't want to know. Don't give up. All you gotta do is work hard. Stay with that basketball. Practice. Only practice. That's your job now. You getting paid to play basketball. That's your fucking job. You don't gotta go to work 9 to 5, come home. That's your fucking job.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's your job. Come on, son. All you gotta do is work hard, respect the game, respect your teammates, respect the coaches, and keep your head up and just stay out of trouble. You're gonna make it, son. You gotta put that work in. If you put that work in, God got you, son.
Tell me,
sir. Hey, Book, man.
Longer. Half of niggas making it in New York, they just happy they make it. They don't stick there. I would have still been in that fucking league to this day. I'm still balling 40 and over and shit. I'm still balling.
Yeah, he still got the handle and all that.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Hey, Book, listen, man. Listen.
Get in there, man.
Listen, man.
Come on, when you get in there.
Look, my nigga, he going.
I ain't doing nothing stupid. I ain't carrying no guns. I'm standing because the world ain't see what I have for them. Yo, I was like the Joker. They'd have been like, yo, this kid is kid. They went and got, the NBA, if they wanted to get rid of me, they wouldn't, because the world would have loved me.
That's a fact.
The world would love me. That's why respect your elders, respect the basketball people around you. Come on, you ain't no disrespectful kid. They can't find nothing to hurt you. See, me, I've been locked up. I've been fucked up, doing bad shit. But I never disrespect basketball. That shit ain't have nothing to do with it. It ain't supposed to have nothing to do with what I was doing.
Hold on, I'm from Ghana. Hold on, Book. We got somebody from Ghana, West Africa.
Hey, shout out to Ghana.
Yes, man.
We gonna be at Ghana real soon.
Hey, Book, listen, man. I'm definitely, like I said, man, I gotta link you with my guy, man. But listen, we've been on this joint for 3 hours and we tired, Book. Hey, man. You already know, I love you to death. But hold on, I'm just glad that you got a chance to speak to him and he got to hear some of the stories. Because like I said, some people don't be believing, but he's hearing it from you, Booger himself. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he a good brother like us, man. Been up here with us and gave us a lot of knowledge, my dude.
That's right. Keep working hard. Keep that.
Hold on, Boog. Hold on. I'm gonna let this person join real quick. Hold on, Godwin Russ. I don't know. Hold on, I'll let him join in. He said, "Can he join?" Hold on, Boog. Hold on, Godwin. No, it's not. Hold on. Hey, Godwin Rush, you may have to follow me. Yeah, you can join the live, no problem. As long as you ain't nothing crazy. Let me see. Godwin.
Yeah, I don't know Godwin.
Yeah, I don't know him either, but hold on, Boog. Hey, Godwin, hold on.
little test.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I just sent you a request. Listen, he said he's from Ghana. Yeah, you can join. He said he's from Ghana, West Africa. Come on, man. We do nothing but show love. If you heard of what? If you heard a story about Boog, 99% of them is real. Yeah. Listen, we ain't hearing stories. We got Booger here with us. Hey, Godwin Russ, I just sent you a request. Mm-hmm. I'm going to send it to you one more time. Come on, before we get out of here. Godwin Russ, out of Ghana, West Africa. Come on, you can get on the live and talk to two legends, man.
Ain't that a blessing? We got West Africa tapping into New York. That's what it's about.
That's it. You about to go crazy, young fella. You keep working hard. You got people. You know people across the world, son. All you gotta do is work hard and be respectful. You there?
No, that's a fact.
There. You got people overseas. Come on, son.
Russell Godwin. See, he said unable to join. Hey, Russell Godwin, I sent you a request.
Appreciate you for tapping in, though, Russ.
Yes, sir. Yes, so he said, can I DM? Yeah. Hey, listen, bro. What we do on this platform, man. Big shout out Booger. Big shout out Jared Harrington, man. Hey, man, we do number show love. We welcome anybody. We show nothing but love. Ghana, West Africa. Listen, bro. I sent you 2 requests. I'm gonna send you one more before we get out of here. Hey, man, you welcome anytime. Anytime.
No, I definitely appreciate you, Boog, though, man. You know.
Anytime, my dog. Just keep that ball low. Keep your head up. Mm-hmm. You got the size on you already.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I was busting them ass, and I was weighing 105 or $125, so I know you can do it.
Yeah, we got my guy, the legend, Brooklyn's own Booger Smith.
They trying to throw elbows and bump you. All you do is take that bump and spin and do another move. Yep. They're helping you to get inside. That's it. That's it. You bumping me. You bumping me into the shot I want to go to, stupid face. Mm-hmm. I want you to go that way.
Every single time.
Come on.
The legend himself.
Yes, sir. Hey, Boog, man, I'm going to hit you up later, man. You know I love you to death, man. His joint. Hey, y'all. Hey, man. Big shout out AllBall. Big shout out Uncle Weiss. Big shout out Fabian. Hey, man, Jared Harrington, man. Yo, my favorite game. Look, I watched Booger play Kenny King. Hot 97 All-Stars. Listen, man, they show love to the guy, man. But listen, man, we going to get out of here, man. Hey, brother.
This is a legendary one.
Come on, man. I enjoyed myself, man. Hey, man, till next time. We out of here, y'all. Yes. Oh, that was nice.